So deep red on your cheeks when you turn your gaze on me, missing little lights, spotlight lights, like your eyes so shadowy.
Heyo, folks, and welcome to the Creature Cafe. We have another night of Skulls and Shackles here for you. Um, Last time we kind of killed all the major fish mini bosses, and now it looks like we're approaching the king himself. Um, kind of getting to the end of the wire for our slipstream. At least for the others have it, anyways. I don't have to worry about it because I've got my cloak and manta ray. But so the others may end up in trouble if there's more after this guy. But I wouldn't think there would be. I mean, it's supposed to be the king. What else would be after the king? Anywho, let's join in with the others and get this party started. Hope you enjoy your meal with the Creature Cafe. Hey guys, I'm here.
Yay, alright, now that you can hear me, one more time, I don't expect any digital to show up, not just because it didn't show up last week, but after the session last week, I messaged him just asking general what's up. I got no response, so I messaged him a few days later, like, you okay again? Just checking up. No response since then. However, 2 or 3 nights around 4 a.m., I saw him randomly playing a game, like, I think it was Battlefield 2 or something like that, I'm not sure, but that's the only time I've seen him online, and it was for a very short time. But yeah, no responses to me.
That could have even been someone else on his account, kind of deal, possibly.
Oh,
Or
Some
just
people
on
have
his
that.
computer. I mean, he could have just been using his computer and
Right,
just
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
What we're saying is that he's a lying cheater and we don't want him in the group. I'm joking.
but yeah, he's I don't know, if he misses this session, then it's pretty tempting just to boot him, because missing 2 games in a row without saying anything and no responses for the week, it's like,
No.
If you guys have any thoughts on it, then yeah, feel free, but letting you know.
I mean, start looking. Maybe not boot him, but consider him gone for like another week just in case something major happened. You never know.
Yeah, always possible.
I'm going to hunt down a snack. I'll be right back.
Cool. In the meantime, I'll description of this place again. This is the throne room. Curtains of golden seaweed block either side of this room.
So basically, my vacation home. Awesome.
This would
If you
be
could vacation
terrible.
underwater.
Yeah, sure, if you
So
want.
it's murky and blood filled and
Yeah.
This is why you keep like a dozen vacation homes.
For whenever you're in the
So
random
that way you
mood
can
for-
go vacation while someone cleans your other ones.
A crudely chiseled
One other
dais
reason.
sits on the back wall, supporting a stone stone throne of massive proportions. Throne's eroded appearance, darkly stained stones, strange runes, and images of one-eyed beasts make it evidence that they had sat in the slime at the bottom of the sea for long ages before being dragged up and placed here. It's a throne room.
Wait,
It
it looks like it was dragged to here?
That's what
Well,
it says.
given
Yeah.
the one eye thing, I'm thinking Aboleth was the original image.
It's probably a good guess, yeah. You can actually do a knowledge history check on it later, but not too relevant at the moment, because there is a four-armed Sahuagin in the middle, not quite seated, but close to it. Nearby, or relatively nearby, are 3 concubines. You can tell they're concubines because they have a lot of erotic jewels placed over their bodies in odd designs. So yeah, there you go.
Amazola, should I ask what you believe those are? Or is he not here yet?
Those are fish.
Very
Also-
jeweled fish.
I just want to point out that while it was not a Sahuagin the last time, Ilya has seen 4-armed enemies completely mess up her team.
That's a fair
Well,
point.
but did they ever mess up her? Nope.
Lovely.
Fair.
Let's see. Besides the erotic jeweled dresses, they just have studded armor or studded leather. Big guy himself doesn't seem to have a lot on him either. Breastplate and a very unique looking. Sorry, shouldn't say very unique. Unique very already means very special, so that's redundant. A unique trident.
Does it look like the one that we've already gotten?
It looks more unique.
Oh
Oh,
my
jeez.
god.
I don't remember what kind of trident we got before. What
We
was
got
special
one
about it?
that technically the witch is using, I think, or not the witch, the druid or the ranger rather. Fuck. But it was like a trident that could be used one-handed, but like could extend or something.
Are we
as,
taking that from
Smith
them if
accent
we
there.
kick them?
Yeah, I think that's fair. This trident looks like a bunch of magically strengthened seashells somehow made into a trident. This weird twisted coral that stuck on seashells and shit. Anyway,
Oh. My guess it probably won't last very well out of water.
as Berserker lays a finishing blow upon the sleeping shark with his long spear, these Sahuagin over here will not hesitate to, immediately go into an initiative with you guys.
Well,
Time to stab the fishies.
oh no, I closed that out instead of hiding it.
Well, hey, we've got some good rolls on our side
Yeah.
for once.
It's the only good rolls we're getting.
Normally I'd say their, actions were suicidal, but considering they're pretty much going to die either way, better to go out without a fight. Better to go with a fight.
So,
You
To the
wouldn't think
left
of giving
and-
them some mercy if they didn't? Maybe talk things out?
No. I mean, we've seen enough Sahuagin at this point that seeing a Sahuagin is kill on sight.
We're also not exactly known for our talking things out skills.
What are you talking about? On those 2 times a ship killed one of my officers, I totally let some of their crew live.
right.
The only
you-
bad thing about this initiative, it's going to be full swing and then full swing. Like, we won't
Yeah.
have any mitigation chances in between.
As a small bonus, you will notice that the Sahuagin to the left has 4 of her in that square, and the one to the right has 5 of her in that square.
Ah, sorceresses.
Interesting.
Yeah, close enough.
Probably more witchy. I don't know. I can't imagine Sahuagins have high charisma.
Well, I mean, they are Sahua hookers, so
Close, but no cigar.
Sahooker.
They're
Sahooker.
they're Sahuagin of the night.
Yeah.
They work the coral corner.
They're vampires?
Go on,
Sure,
Zilla.
let's go with that.
Go with your 20-foot swim speed.
I really can't get
What is
anywhere
it,
near
7
anything
minutes
from
left?
you.
No, less than that. Is it that?
We don't have time for this battle. It's all that really matters. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Almost is going to go right beneath Berserker and go full defense.
Very good. Shakes.
Okay. Shakes is going to move up here, and it's a 4-round action to ready in action, right?
It is a standard action to ready in action.
Oh, okay.
But the ready action can only be a standard action.
Okay, then I will ready in action to shoot something that comes within this like archway area. So
15
anywhere
feet?
within this.
Okay.
15. Yeah, and it's within 15 feet.
Yeah.
And also,
Berserker will ready in action to stab anything that comes within 20 feet of him. And is, not blocked by hard cover.
Understood.
And let me see, what should I do with Ilya? Most of my spells are gone. Grease underwater doesn't really work.
It would be just a murky mess.
I'll say grease can work on a weapon, but yeah, not on the ground because
Yeah. And not that either. Yeah.
Just
You know what?
greaseless.
You know what? I got. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Can I see any of them? No. You know what? She's going to move on. Ready in action under the same circumstances as Shakes, aka 15 feet.
to do what?
Acid splash.
All right. And melee, bring it up through here. Well, kind of.
Amazula probably should have ready in action to smack something that got into melee.
I'm gonna move here and cast Reduce Person on Shakes.
Was it a 5-foot step?
Oh yeah, that's a 4
Think
out.
so.
Never mind. Like right
it'll
there or something then.
You can start casting it now, but it will take your standard action next turn.
I mean, I don't need to move up.
Very good. You start casting. Beginning of your round. Next round, go small. Got it.
Come hither.
oh man, but now I need to look up what a small gun or like what a small musket's damage is. I actually have no macros for that.
The Sahuagin on the far right gives a toothy, pointy grin and starts wailing. The others seem to pick up on this as some sort of primitive encouragement and seem that much stronger for it.
Bards,
Fish bards.
Bardy fishes.
That one's actually a scald. The one on the far left is a bard. And we'll sing something different.
Skull,
let's see.
bird, same difference.
Sahuagin in the middle is not a bard or a scald, but since you guys are over there, let's see.
I mean, you can fort negate if you don't want it, Shakes.
No, it's fine. It'll just be a little bit of a hassle to like roll my stuff, but I'll just roll it manually. It's fine. And in the future, I'll just make macros for it if it's going to be a regular thing.
I figured it'd help reduce your size to get hit, if nothing else.
And +1 to hit, +1 to AC.
And +2 to damage. Because I have dex to damage with muskets.
Nice. So it seems primarily beneficial for you, as I understand.
I'm pretty sure it's +1 to damage, you know how 2 dex is +1.
Oh, right, yeah,
mod.
+1, sorry.
But
Yeah.
basically, you're getting a +1 to your AC, a +1 to hit, and a +1 to damage, so not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah, my gun damage reduces from 1d12 to 1d10, but I mean, if I'm getting a +1, that it just increases it, anyways, on the average.
Yeah.
The one in the center moves
Yay.
up a slight amount, but, well...
I don't know if
shoot
using
out.
enlarged person on Missoula would be good, though.
It
No, absolutely not.
I didn't
raises
think so.
attack by 2, but it wouldn't really do anything else.
My attack is dex based.
Yeah, it raises your attack by 2.
I know he said enlarged person.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, yeah. It would lower his attack by 2, at least. Alright.
Yeah.
What the hell does coruscating mean? A coruscating ray springs from her hand.
Ray of enfeeblement.
Coruscating.
Aw.
Sparkling. It means sparkling.
Well, if oh, thank you. If Berserker makes this, I believe he'll take no penalties to his attack or damage.
Okay, let me roll my fort.
DC 14, I think. Yeah.
He's fine.
Well, I kind of expected that too. Down to
Hey,
one,
it's a
but
good thing targeting Berserker strength. I mean, that's obviously the way to go there. If you could,
yeah, for him definitely. I think it was more obvious.
I
than
remember
opposite.
back in 3.5 when Brave Enfeeblement did strength damage, not strength penalty.
Neat. Querlord there will go next to his lead concubine and seemingly do nothing. Wards up a couple of arms in self-defense, actually. Sure, why not? Meanwhile, the concubine on the left will start a willing of her own. However, this one will be less wild, less chaotic.
Missoula's going to swim over to this singing one. And using combat expertise, which will lower his attack, he's going to stab that fishy. So, base attack.
Well, he's going to stab one of the 5 fish in front of him.
Oh, right, there's many of them. So, yeah, he's going to try and stab one of the fish. So this will be at a -3. Let me pull up the attack macro.
Righto. -3 from whatever goes down. For her, you're aiming for 21, although it's merely the images. Do you want to roll the 1d5 or me?
You can roll the 1d5. 1 hits the real one.
1 hits, yeah.
It pops one of the illusions.
Up goes a weasel.
I guess that I will delay until the reduced person can go off. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'll wait until the reduced person goes off.
I mean, it has a range of 45 feet of close.
Oh. Well. Then in that case, I will move up my 20. Well, actually, no, not my 20. That seems risky. I will move up 15 and attempt to. Oh man.
Can you maybe 5 feet back from that, or do you need to be there?
I could 5 feet back from that technically. Yeah.
Excellent.
It would. Yeah. Okay.
I don't want you out where you can just get swarmed.
Yeah.
Additionally,
Missoula has parry.
are you 5, 10, 15, or 20 feet high?
How much parry does Amazola have, though?
Berserker's moving forward in a moment.
I will just set a little pip with a color or with a number that's on the chart there. 5, 10, or 15. You said.
Yes. Or 5, 10, 15, 20. Sorry.
Leave enough space for Berserker either above you or below you.
Okay, then I'll go for a 15 up. And then from here, I am going to just attempt to take a shot at the one with 4 arms, but it's going to be at a -7.
Alright, he's gone. 3 decks to that.
How do you have the number on it?
Yeah, you hit 17 damage. Or
Nice.
18.
Nice.
Oh, actually, maybe not. Percentile.
Oh,
Yeah, it's blur. Yeah. But otherwise, 18. Oh, fine.
blur this.
Yeah, understandably takes the blow stoically, but is none too pleased nonetheless.
Okay, so now let me start putting in the stuff for a juice person.
How do you add the number on the thing? The dot.
Wait, why do on my ranged attack do I have an additional -4?
Good question. If you hover over the color dot, then if you press the number, then it'll just add it to the dot, so long as it's a one-digit number.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think that -4 was because of the one time that I was stuck in a net for like 5 rounds.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks because I've had that forever.
You can keep it. I don't mind.
No, I'm good, thank you. So I'll just put this in as a desk bonus so that it's, I remember to take it out.
Well, Berserker will move up. Berserker will stabby the one next to the four-armed guy. That first one is a miss. Does 28 hit for the second one?
It sure does. 31 solid damage.
Awesome.
Oh wait, I can just change my size of
for
the thing.
Ilya.
Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and acid splash the same one Berserker just hit.
Alright. Again, just in case it becomes relevant, which it might, if you could write 3 or 4 on your token, just so I know how high she is.
Okay, we'll do. One moment.
Yeah, no worries. I don't think it'll become relevant, but just in case.
On a level of feet on the ground to talking conspiracy theories, how high is she?
I thought Berserker would run up closer to Hamazula, that Hamazula wouldn't be alone.
Berserker's using a long spear.
I didn't realize long spear was that long.
When you already have reach and you're using a large size long spear, it's 20 feet reach rather than 10 feet. And there's 11 hit the.
I thought it was only up to 15.
Does 11 hit that Sahagins touch? DM?
No, it is not.
Okay. Didn't think so.
Funny thing is, it will next round, but just not right now. Alright, Kelly.
Got it.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let off the reduced person.
Alright, 6 is small.
Hey, and all that stuff is put in.
And then, what actions does that leave me with?
Just
Yeah,
For
Right.
full round. I mean, it just took until just before the start of your turn for that spell to go off, basically.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got
okay.
everything.
Alright.
Alright, and then... I was thinking I was gonna, like, not have another spell.
Might want to start slumbering.
Yeah,
If you were going to do that, I'd honestly want to target one of the bards or skulls. They probably have a decent will save.
I'm debating throwing Hermione Potential, which is just advantage rolls on someone as well, but... Standard action, that's a touch spell. Well, I guess if I'm here, I have to swim up because Berserker's in my way to see anything, isn't he? No? Yeah?
Sorry, I was putting small labels on them. Berserker, you can still see through them just fine. Just offers cover, but yeah, you can see through a square.
Okay. In
You can
that
be behind.
case, um, yeah, I'm gonna start with Slumber. That's a will negate though. Don't bards have goodwill?
Usually.
Yeah. Will 1 round.
You got to be slightly closer, just because the one on the left is out of range, and you can't see the one on the right before you are.
You could start by evil eyeing the main guy and
That's what I was
lowering
thinking
his
of.
saves.
Also an option. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. 30 feet's good for that range, right?
Yeah. It's exactly the maximum range. Lowering both his saves and attack would be good options here.
His saves or his AC?
Well, he's forehand, so I would say his attacks are more dangerous than his AC at the moment.
Okay, yeah. Where? No. That's where it is. Evil Eye on the main guy. And yeah, let's go with his attack rolls.
Very good. Just a sec while I check if the Scald song gives you +1 to will. I think it does. Just double checking and see if the Scald song gives you +1 to will saves, and it does. Alright. Oh, no, it's morale bonus, never mind.
Whether it does or doesn't, though, is still 1 round.
Oh, right. Oh, damn. Yeah, he, 1 round to his attacks. Alright. Well, that'll certainly help on Missoula, because it's about to get 4 rounds. I mean...
Yeah, no bueno.
Yeah, probably not. Let's see. The Scald continues singing and shall, let's see. DC 14 reflex save from Berserker as it casts Grease.
How is that going to make him slip?
His weapon.
Yes, his weapon.
Yeah.
Although it is quite something to imagine him slipping on water. It's like turns
Slipping
upside
and
down.
swimming.
He makes it amazingly enough.
Wow.
Holy crap. Yeah. They got bad DCs.
He fumbles his weapon a moment, but he recovers
They
no
have
problem.
done is lubricated it so that it slides between their ribs easier.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure that's how blades work.
Close enough.
I mean, kinda. They work by sliding in between the...
I mean, to be fair though, his weapon is already adamantine. It already goes in there like butter.
No, the spear isn't. Anyway.
Oh, the spear.
But to be fair, Berserker is also a construct purely made from the power of Ilya's imagination, so, you know.
I don't know.
It's actually pretty much how Eidolons are.
Alright. You see the one in the middle wave her hands in some arcane motion, or fine motion rather. And a couple of your wounds close up. Alright, time to start some fun, Almzillo.
I will try to parry the first attack.
It like hasn't even moved next to you, and you're like, I parried.
Yes, I parry the movement.
I mean, the GM did kind of be like, hey, have some fun.
Oh, wait, no, instead of that, I'm going to go ahead and use the other thing that the Swashbuckler can do and use the dodging panache instead, which moves me 5 feet and increases my AC by my charisma modifier. That way he can't take his full attack, the fool.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh no, it was not by you, by the designers. It's like, let's give those guys a 5-foot step. They can ruin a 4-round action.
And my AC becomes a 32
Jeez.
against that first attack, which still hits, or still has a chance of hitting.
And that just like costs a panache.
Okay, yeah, that will in fact hit.
Yeah,
Even with
38.
a negative 4, huh?
Yeah, just hits with a -4.
That's incredible.
Plus,
Actually, that's
okay.
with the +2 versus humans. So it's a yeah.
Right.
Dang.
Dealing 35, 29 damage.
29 damage.
Are you not
yeah.
human?
Yes, of course
I
I
am.
am human.
Why are you asking? Jeez.
Well, why do you ask? Oh, that is very, very painful.
Oh, and want something extra?
Don't tell me. It doesn't cause effects too, does it?
Oof.
Whenever whenever he hits with a trident named Zul, he can immediate action deal 1d4 dex damage as Almazula's body slowly turns into coral.
Ouch.
Fortitude save.
Almazula, do not die because you're my favorite out of this batch of officers.
I am now reminded of that guy with the glasses. Zool, motherfucker, Zool!
So I'm slowed, and my dex is pretty bad. Guys, I'm pretty much out of this fight.
It just did 2 dex damage.
And the slow.
For 1 round. Slow, yes.
Okay. Oh, it's only 1 round. Okay.
I didn't write that down. Sorry, yes. It's 1 round slow.
I just assumed I would be slow for the rest of the game.
For the rest of the game. Like the entire campaign.
Holy shit.
You have been permanently turned into coral. You're fucked.
It was a wisp spell slow. Last concubine. It's alright, let's go for the long shot and be potentially really mean.
Someone to swarm right behind us. Right on Melly and Illy.
Just fireball. The Spart has fireball. It's fine.
Targeting Shakes
Okay.
with a hideous laughter. However, because you're not the same race, you get a +40 to save, which is already included in the DC. Otherwise, it would have been DC 14.
Okay.
Yeah, the joke will be something along the line of, "You should have eaten those eggs." Again, translate. It doesn't humor doesn't translate well. Should have eaten those eggs. That way, you could have had more warriors. And you made the will save because parent didn't find that funny, bastard.
No, Shakes killed their egg-making machine.
Well, Amazulu, things are already dire.
Yeah, I'm going to back up at least until the slow goes away.
I can't even regenerative sinew you. Or any
No,
really
you've
healing.
already used that. You haven't used the healing, but you used the regenerative sinew on me already today.
Yeah. The
You're
only
gonna
I can
find-
use Shakes and Berserker I can regenerative on. I don't know if do I still have healing spells available?
Remember to cackle on your turn, though.
I don't have cackle. Unless someone,
Cackle.
because it was expensive.
Okay, I'll 5-foot step back and full defense right there.
+6 AC. Alright.
Okay. I'm going to take my full round action to attempt a targeted shot at the fucking trident that I just saw fuck up Elmazula and try to make him drop it.
Doesn't Coral have a fragile condition?
No, it's just if I... Well, technically I hit his arms, but
Right.
he drops the item.
I'm just thinking, like,
I think usually whenever a weapon is made masterwork, it gets rid of fragile condition if I recall correctly. And this is definitely magical anyway.
actually,
so
yeah,
it makes
enchanted does.
I thought it was just masterwork, but irrelevant either way. Shakes.
Okay,
Ouch.
well, does that hit his touch with a minus 5?
Maybe.
Because if so, then he drops the trident.
He just auto drops it.
Yeah, that's actually the wording.
Wow. All right. Well, that's useful.
It takes no damage from the hit, but drops 1 carried item, even if the item is wielded with 2 hands. But if the item is in like a locked gauntlet, it's not dropped. And presumably, like a weapon chain or something would also.
Gotcha. All right. Well, he has a gauntlet. No, he drops Zool, and he is extremely displeased by this. But I did give him 2 additional claw attacks.
Yeah, I don't have any more healing on the Zulu. It's all been burned.
Har har har.
Didn't you take the healing hex?
Regenerative sinew.
He took it, but it can only affect like a person once per day.
Berserker's going to keep on attacking that whatever that is.
I took regenerative sinew over healing.
Oh, you took it over healing. I thought you took both. Never mind.
You have to remember, I only have 5 of these that I can pick.
Does 18 and
at this
16
level.
hit that one?
Why didn't you take like 3
Oh
extra
wait,
hexes?
Do
DM?
what?
Take 3
Hello?
extra
Oh,
hexes.
yeah. 21 AC.
Also, Corwin, just to be fair, I forgot to roll a percentile
Oh,
for
well, Ilya is going to go ahead
okay.
and... Oh wait, did you say he already dropped his weapon?
that. No, turns out he didn't, because he blurred, so...
Wow.
Well, Ilya is going to cast grease on his weapon, because turnabout's fair play.
Definitely. Yeah.
DC 18.
Ooh.
All right. So he does. All right. Back to claw attacks.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And that makes it their turn.
No, that makes it my turn.
Yeah.
I have a 60-foot swim speed. I could swim over, pick up that trident, and swim away.
You could do 2 of those. Moving over and then pick up some move action.
So that would stop my movement.
Like, you would be stuck next to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably not a good plan.
I like it.
That stops my movement, but... Yeah. Crap, I forgot about that. Yeah,
it
you
is
can't take your
greased
full
anyway.
movement.
If you have
So
a
it's
quick
tough
running
to pick
shirt, you could totally pull it off.
Well, it's greased anyway. It'd be tough to pick up.
I stupidly have, like, spells that I can only use above water.
Just hex his AC or something.
Yeah.
Or slumber, or ace, or saves, or...
Or his attack again.
No, you can't do that.
I can't...
Oh.
You can't do
The
it
others
as
have
long
that
as
out
it's
of your range.
active, so I'd have to wait till next round to redo it. How far am I from all the others? Yeah, I'm too far from most of them. I can't move forward because of Berserker's below everyone. Misfortune on the main guy.
Well.
2 rounds of disadvantage.
Very good. The best laid plans of mice and men.
And mermen.
And Suhuaguman.
Alright, a spellcraft Grease. They know what he does. Effects fit. They shall communicate this fact to Kraylord, so that he doesn't pick up something that he's going to immediately drop.
They did the hex or the grease?
The Grease. I don't think they can spellcraft the Hex. Maybe they could Arcana? I don't know. They're not gonna. But yeah, I don't know offhand if those can even be spellcrafted or Arcana. They're going to hold to after Krelort and let him go in first. They're not quite as stinky. Attack opportunity from Zerker as Krelort moves in.
And also a percentile.
Yes. 1d20 is bad.
Does 30 hit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He takes 32 damage. And he does not have combat reflexes, if I recall.
Nope.
Alright, just making sure. He is looking in, kind of bad shape. He's getting there slowly but surely. Well, not so slowly. Concubine in the middle is going to heal him.
Casting defensively?
Nope, she can tell that Almazula's total defensing, and that Shakes has a ranged weapon. And since Berserk didn't make an attack opportunity against any of those three, he probably doesn't have reflexes. Well. See, Concubine on the left. Almazula is probably going to be really tough to hit, but she's going to try anyway for this round at least. And the other one will attack Shakes because he shot the leader. Almazula then Shakes, right?
Okay.
Pretty sure 2 misses.
Yeah.
Yes, especially with the increased AC.
Back to you guys.
Now, Almazula is going to do a full attack, except he's going to do something tricksy and use his first attack to pull out some sand out of his pocket and throw it inside one of the hooligans' eyes.
Underwater?
Pocket sand!
I mean-
Silt. Got it.
Have you
Just
ever
dirty
been
trick.
swimming? There's a lot of sand that gets in your pocket just from swimming.
Some sort of silt, got it. But additional question. Do you have an ability that lets you use a dirty trick in the face of an attack?
Yes, the quick dirty trick feat.
Very good.
Quick dirty trick. It can only be used as my first.
Makes sense.
And I will take the -3 for combat expertise. That is already built in. I'm just going to roll the normal attack macro, ignore the damage for the first attack. So that's a 24 against their CMD. That's probably not going to make it. That was targeting this main guy, and then the attacks against this healer lady.
Oh, the dirty trick was against the big guy. Wow, yeah, it's not going to make that one.
No.
It wouldn't work for the other ones.
But a 17 to hit the cleric. Does that miss?
21 AC on the.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, the middle one. Yeah, it's 21 as well. Sorry, don't know what it is.
Okay, and I will back up over here.
As he cries out, "Impudent coward!"
So did we rule whether or not you could 5 foot up vertically in water?
We rolled yes, you can, because it
Okay.
makes sense, more or
Then
less.
I would like to do that.
It actually doesn't make sense because there's still gravity, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's fine
I mean,
for now. Yeah, it's fine for now.
We have lungs with
Then I would like
brains.
to 5 foot down and then shoot, or 5 foot up and then shoot down at the hold on, which there's a cleric there healing, right?
That's the middle one.
Okay, then I am going to attempt to shoot at that one. And my macro is now fully set up for this, so
Ooh.
My oh my. Oh, actually, the special ammunition, does it ignore the half damage for? Or no, it's part piercing. Okay, good.
yeah.
That'll do it. Yeah, pretty sure everything hits, and that's ouch.
Jeez.
Cool.
The crit will kill her.
Okay, then I'll roll a percentile as I quickly move it over to the blurred guy.
That'll hit him for 18. All right. They are extremely unhappy with Shakes right now. Berserker.
Ha ha ha.
It's 3 more shots down. I'm not looking so good on the special ammo right now.
Berserker, I think, is going to try to grapple the guy with 4 arms.
Okay.
Does 26 be a CMD? I'm assuming no. I mean, no, it's kind of low.
I think it might. He takes like basically negative 40 as AC because of the rage.
Right. I'll still need to roll concealment, actually.
You're right, yeah. But yeah, I think that'll grapple. I don't mind. He has 3 other.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that blur.
Mhm.
Yeah, that.
A cloak of lesser displacement is one of my favorite items for that exact reason.
Oh yeah, they're insanely. I love
Plus
that on my
5,
last run.
because of the fact that you have any concealment at all, means you're immune to sneak attacks. And precision.
Not anymore actually. With not with the Unchained Rogue. I mean, you need total consumer for that. The old Rogue, it's still true though. I forgot Ilya though.
Alright, Ilya. She's going to move back a bit. And use a wand on Berserker. Wait, he hasn't even taken damage yet. She'll ready in action to use a wand on Berserker if he takes damage. Alright, Melly's turn.
Oh yeah, of course. Melee.
He still has another turn with disadvantage, doesn't he?
Should, yes.
I don't think he'd have
Right.
immunity to slumber.
My round counter ain't working.
No, it is not.
Whatever. But yeah, he still has another round, correct.
Right now would be a good chance for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But they might just-
see if he can slumber. If I can slumber, maybe I should do one of the ones with one of the bards instead. Did Berserker grapple him or no?
Almost.
Almost. Yeah, I'm gonna slumber this one instead, since he doesn't have his spear right now. Dang.
Alright, to resist. There. Shakes.
Oops. Sorry.
You're gonna get it.
Okay.
He's gonna be power attacking, but hilariously he has to roll these twice and draw claws anyway. Complicated.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think that's right. Claw, 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 bite.
Jeez.
With power
Jeez.
attack. And then I'm gonna roll again because the curse thing.
Wait, hold on. So does that have power attack built in, or?
It does have power attack built in. So 25, 27, 33, or sorry, 32 and 13 were his highest. What's your AC again?
Okay, so the two middle claw or the two second to last claws hit.
With 27 and a
whatever
32.
But because my AC is 27. So I mean, hey, that worked. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, I'm still probably gonna die. But
30 damage from those two claws. That just starts to shred into shakes.
okay. Whew.
Couple of concubines though. Did Berserker drop his long spear?
No.
Alright. Would have been -4 to the grapple then, but alright. In that case, they can move freely. One's gonna swim above Berserker and, yeah, next to Amazulo, kind of. Actually, I can do fully next to Amazulo. Wow.
Yeah, swimming over. Wait, what? No.
Man. Alright, got
Does
it.
that provoke?
No. Actually, it's from Amazulo.
Berserker.
Look at his
That's
claw
Berserker.
attacks.
If he's two-handing a long spear, then you can't.
It's a free action to remove a hand from a item.
Not if you're two-hand. If you use the round for a two-handed weapon, then you can't just release for attack of opportunity because it takes place whenever you would have been attacking with the two hands.
Okay.
But it does provoke from Amazulo.
Okay, good. This already has the built-in penalties for combat expertise. Bloop.
Another image pops. Ilya or the thing that's been casting hexes. Yeah, the thing that's been casting hexes.
It's too high to attack me.
Oh.
I'm
swims,
ground
you're
level.
right. It swims even further then.
I mean, was
Does it
able-
provoke from the fairy then?
I mean-
it has no reach, so can't.
Yeah.
Missed
Get it
by
a
one.
long spear.
Missed by one.
What?
I'm pretty sure I missed by one.
What is that against? AC?
20 versus AC, yeah.
Might help if I looked at the one that actually had all my proper AC points. AC is 21.
Very good, barely. And this one will attack Amazulo.
Thank you, natural armor.
Okay.
Miss.
That will miss.
And yeah, over to you.
Amazula is going to go ahead and. Oh, you know what? He's going to back up towards this one.
I mean, to be fair, all I look like is a manta ray, just chilling here.
Manta Ray doing suspicious, silly things.
No, special abilities don't actually have any.
And I'm going to attack
Uh,
the one attacking our Manta Ray. The one that lets us breathe water.
That would be
Oh,
rather
those are no
unfortunate
good
if I
rolls.
suddenly not be able to breathe water this far in.
yeah, barely missed. Are you still fighting in combat? Expertise?
That's still, yeah.
Of course, that's
All
fine.
those still have the penalties.
Gunslinger, you made a new friend.
Yeah. So Gunslinger is gonna 5 foot back. And he would get cover through Berserker right here, right?
No.
No, Berserker's below him.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
Enemy won't get any
Question
plus 4.
on the bard that's on Berserker. How is it in his space?
Oh, sorry. I wrote the number 3 on. I meant to write the number 3.
Oh, I
it's
see. So
12,
that would
sorry.
get
That would.
so that would get an attack of opportunity.
You only 5-footed that. You did a 5-foot though.
Correct. If you attack, it would.
Yeah.
You could have 5 foot back and upwards simultaneously, right?
Yeah, he's already at 20 feet high.
Yeah, he's at the max height, so it wouldn't matter.
Right.
Well then, shit. I don't really know what to do here.
Do you have other things besides shooting you can do?
I mean, I can technically go for a pistol whip, but
That's not much.
it's like 1d6 plus strength, which right now would be minus 2.
And I believe that gets smaller too, right?
Terrified of this
Oh yeah,
concubine.
so sorry, it would be 1d10 because it's a two-handed firearm. But yeah,
It's just a concubine, man.
give me a second.
Oh, hold on. With Amazula missed, were any of those within 5?
Oh, yes, excellent point. The first one, yes.
Okay, good. At least by pop an image.
You did.
Okay. Fuck. This is genuinely concerning. I can't like full withdraw right now, can I?
You can. It would still provoke from the.
Unless you're acrobatics.
Right.
Then you know what? I'll do that.
Or you could be a man and take a hit from the concubine.
I mean, I'm not into that from my concubines.
Plus, I mean, who knows where that's been?
Yeah, right. I mean,
You
she
don't know
already
what that-
smells fishy. But so
Terrible.
it's like double my movement if I make the acro to not get smacked.
It costs double movement for that. The space that you're.
Actually, no, you would not provoke if you stayed up on the ceiling.
It
No,
would still be
'cause
5
it
foot
would-
away at that point.
yeah,
Right
No. Oh, I was thinking you were referring to this one.
yeah, no.
Oh. There. Right. Yeah, he can go above that one, no issue. Correct.
So I will make the acro and attempt to full withdraw.
Yeah, that definitely made it. Funny enough, that would have made it against Grey Lord as well.
So
You'd
how
be
far?
surprised at that.
So how far away can I move?
It's either 30 or 35.
Yeah, then I'll just go 30 back this way.
Yeah. If it really matters, I can figure it out. But Probably 35. Well, Jake's out. Kinda. Berserker.
Ha. Now I'm going to drop my long spear, and I'm going to grapple that guy.
Alright, cool. Fine by me. He has 3 claws and a bite.
Yes.
Oh, actually, 20.
Darn.
Make me do math.
I'm going to go ahead and attempt for Ilya to remove the one down this way's, well, yeah, their last image.
Holy shit. I'm pretty sure it's 25 right now. Like, not messing with you. But yeah, you can double check my math later if you want. But yeah, I think it's 25 right now.
Which I only got 24, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was so weird about it. Just like, oh wow, by 1? Seriously? Damn.
I should have cast guidance on Berserker then, huh? Well, anyway, does a 12 hit their touch?
No.
Is it within 5 of touch?
Yeah.
Awesome, it obliterates that last image, which was my goal.
Goal achieved.
Slowly being surrounded, Melly.
Surrounded? What?
Kinda, sorta, slowly being surrounded. You'll get there.
I highly doubt these things are vulnerable to cold iron or silver.
Yeah, no, they're not.
I didn't think so.
They're vulnerable to most metals.
Huh? Primal iron and mithril.
Well, I think that what he said is that they're vulnerable to most metals, in that I mean they take damage from
Getting hit. I was just saying, like, if it's vulnerable to cold iron, I get plus 50% damage.
Oh, Melly pulling out a mace.
Yeah. And at the same time, boom. Get the fuck away from me.
That's a supernatural or spell like?
Supernatural, I believe.
Good.
It's one
Yeah,
of their
just
special thingies. The
Yeah.
Starlight Blast.
Oh man, it's a shame that that doesn't actually count as like light.
Why?
Because Sahuagin have light blindness.
It'd be a flash. That'd be...
Well, I mean, like it would have to be like sunlight and kind of constant.
Oh,
Yeah.
Does that also affect Amazula and Berserker? I mean, it's only a 5-foot burst.
5-foot burst. Yeah, you could aim it so that it wouldn't affect it. It would basically be
Yeah.
the bottom right of her square.
What, over here?
That would basically be a 5-foot burst like that or something, or like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Because actually, I would be affected by it too, because I'm chaotic neutral, not chaotic good. I
That is
think.
slightly funny.
Am I? Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral.
Okay, it's their turns.
Yep. The only thing that Lord can
Jeez, that
pull
was
around is
loud.
Berserker.
Yeah, whistles seem unnaturally loud in the mic for some reason.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I keep forgetting that it seems to magnify whistling for some reason.
It's just one of those sounds.
Hey.
Feedback.
Alright, he is going to be power attacking Berserker.
Bring it. Bring it.
One power attack actually screwed this up last time. What?
What? One power attacks, okay, Okay, let's see, 1, 2 hits. The 33 and the 31 hit.
Ooh, not bad. All right.
Oh, did my mace hit? Oh no, that definitely did not hit.
So a combined total 17, 16, so yeah. 27 plus 6 equals 33, I think. But I get to apply my DR twice. So 33 minus 8 is 25.
All right. Oya doesn't seem to be a huge threat right now. One of them did just pull out a mace. It did miss, but that just could have been bad luck. So it's going to try to 4-round melee, while the other one will try to 4-round Amazulo, because he has definitely been a threat.
Okay.
So melee first, murder.
Mazulo, murder them.
Mazulo is trying.
But
Kissing
what would
my
your
ass.
wife say at this? I mean, this is a pathetic showing.
Yeah. Oh, but the last one hits.
All right, did not confirm. Thought you said melee has 21 AC.
I said all but the last one.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. 19 to you, right? I wasn't really going to do anything about the attacks on him.
He will parry the first one.
Righto.
Righto!
None of them hit, and I do get a counterattack.
Okie doke.
Bloop. Ooh, nice.
Dang. Does a crit rolling an at 20 continue a crit roll?
No.
Some people have custom rules for that, but not me. I used to have a crit deck, but
That'd be
So that's 46 damage. I assume they are aquatic subtype.
right you are.
And if it's still alive, it does need to make a fort save.
Die beneath my aquatically themed damage.
Okay.
Surprisingly good fort saves for bards, but yeah, they have con in base monster levels. Anyway, well, it's quite unhappy about that. Change of strategy coming up. Amazulo, your turn.
Let's try and avoid that strategy change by continuing to stab them.
Yeah.
So the first one's probably going to miss, but the second one will hit, but probably won't confirm.
Right you are on both accounts. 22 damage.
That's 22 damage, yes. And if it's still alive, another fort save.
It is still alive, but in pretty bad shape. Quite bad shape.
And Amazula will... No, he will remain where he is.
Okay, so then Shakes will 5 foot. 5 foot up to here because she doesn't provoke because we're like 10 feet away.
Correct.
And then is going to shoot at her. So -3 on all of these, and then if I kill her, then it's going to go on to the one that's like above Berserk.
Zaka, you got this.
Is it considered flanking at range?
No.
I don't think so.
However, in 5th edition, that is a weird rule. Okay, and then a D4, I guess, for the other one.
Will do. Right, one as always is it.
Yep.
Oh my. That's 61 damage.
Ooh.
61 damage.
She's up.
Do not fuck with the Frenchman!
I'm pretty sure he just made a baseball-sized hole through her body. If not
Through her
bigger.
hair, or exploded her head.
She's still alive, so no, not yet.
Hey, let me
Still
tell
alive,
you
yeah.
a joke.
You don't notice the hooligan can be like chickens, unable to run around without their heads for a little while.
Yeah, they could have like fast healing one. I mean, chickens have that, right?
Every chicken in the game.
Shackles, have you heard the one about the Frenchman who walked into a bar?
No, I have not heard that one.
He surrendered!
Oh, that is a good one. Oh, oh.
Oh, yeah, Berserker, please.
Sorry, I apologize.
You
No.
Mediterranean son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm going to change Ilya's. Ilya's going to 5-step up. And I'm going to tap Berserker for guidance, and Berserker is going to grapple.
Cool.
The 29 grapple the 4-arm dude.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, let's roll for Blur.
Right, you are.
He is grappled. Huzzah!
Melly?
Melly.
Did I use sleep on him yet? I don't think I have.
Nope.
I've used misfortune.
You've only slumbered the one that's already dead.
Yeah, but that was a messy. Not that it would
I
let me
believe
do
it.
it anyways. Ability checks, attack rolls. Evil Eye or Slumber?
No. Sorry, you slumbered this one. You had not slumbered that one.
Right.
Because I believe this one is the one that was over here earlier. Because it still had all its mirror images. And the one on that side, we had already taken off some images. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Can't remember. I'll take your word on it. Well, I'm not supposed to keep track of shit. I'm DM. Wait.
You know.
Who are you choosing? Or what are you choosing, Melly?
I'm not Evil Eye. AC on the concubine.
Very smart.
Make it a little easier to pop them bubbles.
Wow.
Still one round.
Yeah.
Evan.
-2 on these attacks, but since Berserker's AC is lowered by 2 anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Will he power attack this? Yeah, he's pretty pissed off. He's gonna continue power attacking.
Do your thing.
Alright, against the
3 hits.
and 3 paws.
36, 29, and 33. And so then heal Berserker last turn. Yeah, we could probably take him out. We shall see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
60,
your
60,
ready to
50.
action was on a turn he didn't get hurt.
Yep.
No, he cast guidance last round.
Okay, let's see. So
Oh.
it's 12, 12, and 11. So 23 plus 12 is, yeah. Yep. I'm going to do the official math, to see if he's still at negatives, but still here. So we shall see.
Hold up a sec. He misses one of those claws because he's grappled. So I'm going to roll 1d4 to see which claw he doesn't get. His third claw did not hit. He regains the 16 or whatever it was after YAR. Okay, the grapple did save him.
Huzzah! 24 damage. I still have 2 hit points left.
And the last concubine. She's singing still, but what is she gonna do?
Oh,
Oh yeah, they have that. Oops. Whatever. Alright, well they know Tacom Zula's a relatively bad idea. Melly, she has been getting hit. Casanelli hasn't done a lot. They'd like to kill Shakes, but he's too far away. Melly it is.
They're attacking Melly or her fairy?
Melly.
The fairy's kind of hiding in among Melly. Holy shit!
Not that one, sorry. That was Galord,
yeah.
sorry.
I was
I
gonna,
was gonna say that seems like I don't think that the concubines have 4 hands as well. Otherwise, they are really high quality concubine.
Yeah.
Do they really need 4?
9.
9 damage indeed. Almo.
Amazula is going to move over here and yeah, he's gonna move over here and stab at the concubine.
You technically have to go move 10 to go down, assuming the concubine went down.
You can do
Oh, wait.
diagonal.
Yeah, actually, yeah, the
Vertical
concubine would
diagonal,
only
yeah.
be at 2.
Well, that's the plan, and then just stab down.
Yeah,
each
I'm
other.
thinking the concubine was at 1 to get to
No,
me.
she's at 2. I
Yeah.
can stab her from where I am.
Oh yeah, she
Yep.
would have had to go down a bit, you're
I
right.
will not use combat expertise.
Would that have been a 5-foot movement?
It would have been, yeah.
Yeah,
She would
diagonal
moved
5 foot.
side 5.
I couldn't remember which side of Berserker she was on.
Some stabs.
The crit will finish her off.
Huzzah!
Still up for that first hit, though.
Sweet. Panache. Panache.
Oh, wait, no, images. Right. Ha ha ha. Live.
Alright.
No.
Uh,
Okay, come on. 2 1s. 2 1s.
Let's see,
She has -4 AC as well.
That's 2 1. Oh, damn, there goes the first one's on an
The
image.
crit
What about
could
the
still
second one?
kill though, because that's
Yeah.
like plus an
No, no, no.
Dang.
She's just got
2
the one.
images popped. No Panache.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that Shakes is just going to full round again, and then the rest, if he can, on the 4-armed guy. But that's
That's
No,
asking
you
for
Finish
a lot.
off the concubine.
oh my god, these crits.
Well, let's see if those first 2 attacks finish off the concubine. Let's see. They do not. Funny enough, it does take the crit.
She still has the 1 image as well.
Oh, good point, yeah.
Okay, if you roll, well, will she die either way?
With the
Did
crit,
any?
yeah.
Oh wait, no, those both pops.
It could be that the
wait,
first 2 attacks hit the image, hit the real her, and then the last
Oh.
attack hits the image,
Right.
which is worst case scenario.
Which is
So
what
close.
happened.
So she is dead.
Yep.
That's
She's
a lot
quite
of
dead.
explosive damage.
The damages, yes. Awesome.
Her beautiful siren voice reverberates throughout the halls, nonetheless.
I suppose beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, you
But
bugged
shouldn't
me.
it actually be in the eyes of the beholder? Because, beholders have like a bunch of eyes.
You stop that. You stop that right now. That's
Alright.
NPC worthy
Now
there.
this is at a +5 since it's to maintain and to pin. Does a 28 maintain and pin?
I believe so.
Huzzah! And of course it will tap him with the wand. And it'll do all of 4 hit points.
Do you still have that link where, what was it? what his name said you can't do anything while pinned.
Let me look up where I linked it. I'm pretty sure I linked it in the thing. Let me see.
In the Discord?
I want to say linked in Discord, so I'm going to just keep on scrolling on it until I find it.
Acrobatics, hippo.
But as we get higher up, pinning someone means less and less because they're more likely to be able to just dimension door out of it. I will find you. Oh well, Galtorn and Yevgeny were going at it for a while. I see.
We were what?
Nothing.
I think that was the time we were talking about witches.
Mm-hmm.
And how I told you that Cackle was like the best hex to get.
Cackle, Sleep, Evil Eye, and Misfortune. Those are the.
I mean, Cackle plus Sleep basically just ends entire. Like, you can solve entire problems with it.
Yeah, the really bad thing about it though is that every witch is the same because of those. Like
That's
every
kinda
witch has
true.
like 3 hexes. It's like, oh, well, I guess I know what your witch is about. Yeah, it's kind of sad that they have to though because everything
Oh,
else
there it
is
is.
so much.
There aren't a lot of good hexes to choose from, unfortunately. If there was more stat books for the witch,
The people would
More
have more
options.
selection, yeah, but they kind of have to choose those. But they're just so good that they're always chosen. Just
Pretty much.
have you guys heard of the Pathfinder 2nd Edition thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's odd.
I actually haven't heard of it.
trying to find
Yeah.
you too.
The
I
Master
have the
Feat.
link. It just isn't taking it directly to the right post for some reason.
From what it sounded like, they're going to get rid of like basically the mandatory magic items like Cloak of Resistance.
I mean, yeah, they could
Uh,
basically just bake them into people's saves and like rings of protection and stuff. I mean,
Because those items aren't actually fun. They're just stat boosting items.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not like the
They're vital.
Oh, I see
stat
what the
boosting,
problem
so.
was. I think. And so page. I'm having to scroll up because I lost my spot on the page. I have the link to the page, but I'm trying to find it.
wasn't it from last session, so it shouldn't be too high up.
Yeah, no, I found the link. I'm just the page in which the forum is. It didn't actually bring me to the exact spot.
So the short of it is you can't do anything except try to escape.
Well, that and like cast spells that have only verbal components and stuff, or use things that don't require you to move. But I'm trying to find it for you.
No, I think I'm fine with that then. All right, I guess he has no choice then to try that. Melly, you can go while yeah, likely not to matter then.
I guess that one's gone.
Oh, that was the problem. I accidentally somehow forwarded the page. I think maybe we will see.
It's not too important for this for purposes of this.
It's important to
Go
me.
up.
So long as I know what the ruling is.
Three I need to be above him.
You haven't Evil Eye his saves yet, have you?
I have Evil Eyed his attack roll and his AC, but I was going to touch a fatigue him.
Feel free. Can't trip away. Attack roll?
Didn't include it, did it?
Nope. He's pinned, so I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Let me add that to the spell.
oof.
Calculating CMB.
Huzzah! I found it.
Should I have just clicked on melee instead?
Yeah, I think the reason I ended up with the wrong link was because I ended up browsing through that forum afterwards and found something else I was trying to share.
Let's
But yeah,
see,
there it is.
My BAB is 4, so it's actually oh. Yeah, even still, it'd be only a 17 for. Oh no, yeah. No, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, can Berserker keep holding on to him?
Yeah, I have to keep beating him. I mean, there's a chance I'll fail. I mean, even with the +5 I get, it's still there. But yeah, it's maybe 25% chance.
No, he's trying to escape right now.
Oh, okay. So it's combat maneuver check. Okay, let me look up my combat maneuver defense. Sorry, I was out of it when I was trying to find the forum page. Okay, CMD is 30.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Alright. Very good.
Hey, I missed grappling him the first time by 1. Or was it the second time?
The first time, yeah. That does remind me, though. I know. Well, I think invisible creatures get a bonus versus grapple, even if they are grappled. Don't know if Concealment does. Amazula, go while might look this up.
A touch attack includes your BAB, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to. Does it include anything else?
He made
Yeah,
a
this is
full
your
save anyway.
strength or dex scores, depending. It's basically a normal attack, but against touch, rather than regular stuff.
Would it include Dex?
Yes, if it was a range, if it was ranged or you had weapon finesse, it would include
Weapon
dex.
finesse counts with. Okay, I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if it counted because
Jakes.
it only mentions light weapons, and I wasn't sure if that was
Your
considered.
fist is a one-handed light weapon. It can, of course, be used with weapon finesse. I
And
could look
that's
up the
actually
forum
a
post where that was
+8.
answered, if you want me to.
So 13 plus 8, whatever.
I mean, I'm not really going to have a great
Not be enough.
chance at hitting him if I just sit back there and take pot shots. So.
He lost his dex and takes an additional -4.
So how much cover would he get here?
I mean,
He's up top, so none.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I'd be
actually,
shooting between these two, so.
Right, that's weird. No, I still think it's none. I'm trying to flip around so it's not 3D, but I think none. Correct.
yeah, 'cause you're still
Because
able
you
to
could
shoot
probably
over our
see his
shoulders.
you could probably still see his feet from where you are.
Okay, so then I'll take a single deadly aimed shot. So that's for 15.
15 damage. Actually, percentile.
Alright.
That's hit. Berserk.
Roar.
Oh, those are two very close percentiles.
+5, so I imagine 38 continues to maintain.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, guys, kill him before I have to make my next one.
Yeah, over to melee.
If you don't have a weapon, just beat him with your fist.
I mean, I do have a weapon.
Then
use that.
If I didn't accidentally close out my character sheet and have to wait for it to reload again.
Hit him with the frying pan.
2 damage.
2 damage, yes.
It's not nothing.
That's true.
Hey.
Okay. Yep. He is no longer pinned. Congrats, you got out. Right. forgot to roll
get
for
the
Lumia's
movement
healing
is-
last turn. One moment. Yay.
There you go.
Yeah, it's only gonna take like one hit.
Now Zulo probably gonna finish this off.
On Mazzulo, finish him!
Try to do the stabbing.
All these sudden ones in the rolls.
Yeah, he will die with the second blow there. The critical. Well, actually,
Does
Not
not
critical.
confirm.
well, he dies anyway. As he gurgles through a whole bunch of blood, indecipherable words.
Mazul swashes his sword in the water, clearing it off, then puts it away, gives like a victory sign towards the captain, flips up his eye patch and winks.
Did Elliot just go to the throne?
Yes.
Andrew? Did he just sit or something? Alright, give me a will save.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I failed.
Ooh.
Do we have to kill the captain now?
Well,
Sure
you
do.
also have
No.
to kill a berserker, so.
It's easy. I've done it a few times.
Yeah,
Just a moment.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I could take one of them out first.
Yeah, I'd probably.
Well, Missoula or me, easy. Oh, actually, we're all low health. It's a good thing you don't have cleave.
Yeah, even if I did, I'd only be able to use it on the melee on Missoula line. Because cleave is weird like that.
Alright, should I PM this or should I trust you guys?
BM it to me.
PMing. Alright, on a totally not related note, does anyone trained in sensibility?
Trained in it?
It is not related.
I assume
Uh,
Missoula is not, because.
I do have 2 ranks in it.
You don't got nothing.
That's 13. Since my familiar is there.
Do I need to roll a
Alright.
bluff check, DM?
No.
I will be right back.
Also totally unrelated, DC to sense compulsions on creature are typically DC 25. Again, not related.
You know what? This isn't actually all that far removed.
Yeah, I guess not too much.
Just more brash.
still.
Just a little bit more brash.
I'd say so.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Out of curiosity, what's our nearest neighbor? Island, that is. Populated island, that is.
Unsure. Moment while I check where exactly we are on this map.
Because I swear if it's the Kobold Island, we're heading there full speed ahead.
Oh god, that's going to be a slaughter.
Which is why I will stay behind, and you guys will charge forward, and when you die and your new characters spontaneously emerge from the crew, I will send that wave forward.
Captain, I'm going to need so many more bullets.
It's a TBK and the party takes it. Sorry, the kobolds take over the boat. It's a kobold party.
Oh man, we just all rerolled a kobold.
Because they took you guys out.
Or Killia conquers them, but loses her entire crew in the process, and then says, okay, my crew's made of kobolds now. She will wear the crowns of the crowns or other, like, chieftains signifying pieces of all the kobold tribes. Because she won them in conquest or something like that. Although that might look a bit weird if she has, like, 6 shabby crowns stacked on top of her head.
Probably would look weird. You guys are in Manchester
Could just
Cove.
be like Egypt and merge them.
Well, there's plenty around you guys. Huge island to the direct north, fairly smaller ones to the south and east. To the west, actually, yeah, decent one right there. Just very divided. So yeah, as for biggest populations nearby, it'd definitely be to the north, that huge ass island.
Has it got any important cities on it?
Probably a few, but they are definitely more or less quote unquote owned by free captains.
Free captains, huh? Hmm.
Right, free captains that are under the we'll say generous iron fist of the captain of the Shackles, or
Yeah, the Hurricane.
leader of the Shackles, Hurricane King. Yes, thank you. Funny enough, that's
He
going
who
to.
owns enough cannons to fill out his entire ship with cannons.
Can I roll perception-y stuff to try and check this room for hidden stuff?
Yes, absolutely. Go free. Roll it.
Oh, fucking a 1?
Dude, why do you even put ranks in perception? Get out of here.
Huh? I'm a spellcraft on that trident.
Let's see. Cast
Elia's
spell wave.
eyes
So
are looking at something very, very far away.
DC 23 spellcraft. You have no idea what that trident is. Yeah.
Okay.
You will by tomorrow because again you get infinite spellcraft checks, one per day, so you're gonna ID it eventually. I'll pace loot in a second, but well, actually, I should wait till you guys get to the next part.
Is our loot added? Because I'm
Loot's not
sure
added
there's
yet.
loot being added.
He just said that he was gonna wait until we get to the next part over.
Fair enough.
So where's the nearest medium or smaller town?
It's an island away, so like half a day.
Awesome, awesome. Is that one also under the influence of a free captain?
Debatable. Yes and no. Pretty much everything is technically under the under the fist of a free captain. Literally every village that you've come across has technically been under the jurisdiction of one.
But they weren't valuable
for-
enough they weren't valuable enough for them to keep an eye on, basically.
Right, or they just weren't known about, so they weren't, giving quote unquote taxes and protection money, stuff like that. So yeah, if you for any actual cities though, they
Not an actual city,
Absolutely.
but more like a medium-sized or smaller town.
yeah, there's probably plenty around, but yeah, just the usual.
Basically, maybe a
caveat.
step or two bigger than the villages we've been raiding.
Yeah, very possible. It's just of course letting you know. Word will get out if you attack something that big. Anyway,
Okay, and I mean that's just a nice hefty bonus on our infamy and disrepute scores.
that's one way to think about it.
Can I sense motive the player?
No, you may not.
Once we realize she's doing something weird, maybe.
She's ordered you to sack towns, or well, villages technically before.
Mm-hmm.
Smaller ones, yeah. Alright, so the party, there seems to be no DC for this. I'm trying to double check, but notices that this giant throne does look like it can be shifted with enough strength or cleverness.
Or just
So how
whatever.
heavy? I mean, would this like crash through the floor of a ship?
It weighs 8,000 pounds.
That's 4 tons. Darn. Out of curiosity, does the thing we were talking about, does that like continue ongoing even if I'm not actually regularly using the phone?
Yes.
Weird.
Can Berserker push that weight?
Oh, probably, but I mean we're underwater, and there's so many choke points we'd have to get it through. I mean, it's rare. I
Oh.
mean, I suppose we could at least bring it up to the surface so I don't have to come all the way down here again.
I think he just meant for the room behind it that you guys noticed.
Oh, that we noticed the room behind it.
Yeah, again, there doesn't seem to be any check DC for this. It seems kind of obvious,
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. It's well within his push capacity, so yeah. Bonuses of being large and having a strength score of over 30. Is it a treasury?
It is treasury. The chamber hidden below. I'm just gonna say after they removed it. The chamber hidden below the great throne is empty, save for its two chests. One is iron banded. One is a stupid typo, iron banded chest decorated with skulls that seems to have held up remarkably well considering its immersion in seawater. The other is a stone box with an image of a fish-headed demon carved into its lid, whose seams appear to have been sealed by lead.
Okay, so at least one of them is magical.
Sealed by lead to prevent divination on the contents. Ooh.
Do we want to take that chest as well?
I want to take both the chests. We're pirates. We don't give up on plunder that's just sitting there.
I mean, we left the chest way back up in D3.
We'll grab that on our way out.
Alright, so.
I mean, well, real quick, could we just have somebody check for magical traps before we even touch them? Especially the one that doesn't look like it's corroded?
Millie, get up there, or was it Shakes? One of you two.
I mean,
Go up there.
my familiar has constant detect magic.
Yeah, well, one of them is encased in lead, so that won't matter. Shakes, or were you the trap finder?
I was when I was a rogue.
Yeah, I'm sending you up there anyway, because I still think you can do that.
The guy who's going to that wants for perceptions.
Well, when he joined the officers, he said that he could disarm traps and stuff, so I'm like, yep, go on up.
I think Melly might have said that.
No?
Melly has like
you know
a rank or
what?
two.
There have been so many crew members, I'm assuming you can. Now go.
Wow.
Who even knows anymore?
Disable device. I guess I do have 2 points in it. A 6 rank.
Perception
Or a 6 thing.
Perception away for hidden stuff.
Okay.
Bring me my loot.
Almost was already trying to take a nap.
So after all this, will we be level 9?
Absolutely, yes.
Awesome.
You see 2 chests, and you don't think there are any hidden chambers and the like, or
Wow, I
passages,
can't
secret
roll very high.
passages.
You are doing fine. You'll not all be slaughtered in your sleep.
So, there's just the 2 chests, and we don't think there's anything otherwise? Even
You
with
don't see it.
Shakes 27?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, can you like discern any magical traps on the magical chest, Melly?
Am I detecting any magic on anything?
One of the chests is magic.
Okay, one of the chests is magic. Is my familiar detecting evil on anything? And then also, what kind of aura and stuff is the magic school or whatever?
Moment. These chests have no evil aura on it, but I'm double checking for the throne. Not a character.
Number and the power of the most potent, and strength and attempt to identify its properties with a spellcraft. Well, let's hope for not a bad roll. There we go. Then again, that wasn't enough for the trident. So the spellcraft is on identifying properties of auras. I guess I could use her to do a second spellcraft on the trident.
Yeah, feel free.
No! Damn it. Weak.
I thought you guys shared ranks. So oh, I guess that is even with your
Yeah,
ranks.
that was a 3.
Alright, well, the spellcraft in the chest, 23. See, caster level 13. DC is thus 28. You do not know. It is magic.
Oh.
That's what you know. However, so far as I can tell, this artifact does not have any sort of non-detection or misdirection, etc. So, it emanates magic and evil. If you were to describe the strength of this magic and evil, they would both be overwhelming.
From the chest or from the trident?
The throne.
Oh, the throne. Okay. Well,
And we know that somebody sat on it.
yeah.
Yeah, she just sat on it, no big deal. NBD, man.
I mean, that smirk she's showing is something she almost always has anyway.
I'm sure it's innocuous, yeah. Just
I mean, Ilya's already evil. How much more evil?
Spellcraft on the throne from Nettle? Damn it!
Technically, she's chaotic neutral, leaning towards neutral evil.
She's not evil yet.
Yeah, GM hasn't
Not
actually
quite.
pushed alignment changes.
I like
give
this.
it another couple levels, and she will be there.
I like this vouching for evil, but yeah, I guess for now, since it doesn't matter too much, we'll leave it be. But yeah, if happily I don't have to make any sort of ultimatum right now, but pretty iffy. Anyway, that spellcraft does not do it.
Yeah.
You need a spellcraft 35, I believe, DC or
Jeez.
higher.
Jesus.
That would involve me having another 8 ranks in it. Or
the
rolling a
spell
nat 20.
Yeah, identify spell might help, but
Yeah.
even then, I don't know. Minor artifacts might have something extra like that. So yeah, it's an evil magic throne. It happens. And chest inside D21. What do?
You could always have your familiar try and open the chest that may or may not be cursed.
I'm trying to see if me or her has more health though. She's at 22.
Well, I mean,
I'm
the thing is that you can resummon her, can you not?
Familiars? No.
Yeah, you don't
They
summon
die.
familiars.
Well, you can attract like another one, right?
Yeah, but I still lose all my spells.
Oh.
Except
And
for
I
my
assume
patron
that
spells.
And I assume that they're friends.
Yeah.
Man, why couldn't you be like a Leshy Warden or something? Just send that thing in to die all the time.
And explode into difficult terrain.
Man, that was so just gross.
I guess if you think about it, it's kind of their intestines all over the place that are making it difficult terrain. Anyway, what do?
So the one of them is not emanating magic.
Correct.
Emanate.
But that one is also sealed with lead,
Yeah.
and it is also made of stone, and has like a demon fish head on it.
It might be the other one that's sealed with lead. I think it is the other one that's sealed with lead, yeah.
If that was the case, you wouldn't be able to detect it as magic.
That makes sense, yeah, you're right.
I wouldn't be able to detect inner things as magic, but I'd be able to detect outer things as magic.
Yeah, well, either way, it will
Which
stand that way.
Would
The
include
lead one is
any
not
lock.
magic. Lead one, not magic. And are they locked? I'll say they're not. Same time.
Well, I'm gonna go to the one that doesn't detect magic. Because I'm guessing I'm the one that has to do this. Wait, have I?
If you want.
I don't think I've casted Regenerate on Shakes yet, so I'm Yeah. Hey, Shakes. Give yourself 20 health and go do that thing.
Oh, jeez. The swim speed is running out.
Yeah.
But okay.
Do- We don't. Yeah, we kind of do need to go back. Like, we're probably not going to be able to carry these out.
Well, I mean, Berserker can carry a surprising amount of stuff, and I have a bunch of
Oh, yeah.
waterproof
Does
sacks and
Berserker
stuff.
have-
Really.
Does Berserker have swim speed?
Yes,
Natural
of
swim
course.
speed? Okay.
Yes, of course.
Then I guess, yeah, he would just carry him out.
Okay. Well, then I guess that Shakes is going to go to wherever the
Non-magical one is.
non-magical one is and attempt to check it for traps.
Do the thing.
Okie doke.
Which I assume is perception.
Sure is.
Thingy.
Can we just have Berserker throw a body at it and see if it blows up?
Sure.
Hey, Captain.
Actually, he can't. Throwing weapons are useless underwater.
I mean, the fact of it touching it.
If you were asking him to tie the two of you together to use as a makeshift 10-foot pole, then, I mean, he can do that.
There's bodies there you could do that with, right?
But they're all floppy.
You think Melly has the body strength for that?
Okay,
Well, that's
so
why you guys would be tied together, possibly with sticks.
with that latest 27, do I detect any traps?
You do not detect traps.
Okay, then I would just like to open the chest. And I've got my reflex save ready.
I'm presuming the two side rooms were empty.
I think they had minor trinkets that will be inside the loot and just waiting to do it all together.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing significant. But yeah, minor treasures.
He's not gonna just take 10? Take 20?
On what?
On Mazzolo.
Oh, I guess
Oh,
not.
no. Amazula's no craftsman.
All right. Well, as you break the seal and open up this chest, a blood red cloud issues forth from the box and immediately diffuses throughout the entire room. This cloud is the derivative of several who cares. Fortitude save from you and Millie and the familiar.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what happened?
Something blood, something derivative of something.
You said what
Dark
kind of
side?
save?
Oh, black lord.
Fortitude
Oh,
save. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I want black lung.
Alright, as you guys start inhaling this weird shit, you immediately notice that it is not healthy for you. You get another fortitude save, or you can do a heal check to give yourself a plus, or you can do a heal check on yourself or a friend to get a +4 or 5. I forget what the heal check
Suck
does.
it up.
Alright, does Shakes heal check himself?
well, I mean, he'll do it on Melly.
Doctor, heal thyself.
Heal thyself of thy calamities.
Alright, heal check gave +4 competence.
Am I able to give a heal check to 2 people, or no?
Just 1.
Dang. Okay,
Alright, so Shakes helped you out, and you get to heal check, help familiar out Nettle. So,
yeah. And I need
fortitude
to...
from you and Shakes then. Wow, you would have made it anyway. Alright, Shakes.
Oh,
Let's see if poison can kill you.
I already made one earlier and it was 14.
This is the next round.
Oh.
Wow, I'm rolling really low on these.
And this is technically damage.
Yes, this is poison damage, or it's con damage. You've only taken 2 because of crappy rolls, though. You can heal check yourself for a +4 competence bonus.
I mean, I could, but it wouldn't make me beat the DC, so.
I meant for your third.
Oh, yeah.
It goes off
sure.
for 6 rounds. It was only round 2.
It goes off every 6 rounds.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
it goes
let's
off
heal up
every round.
myself.
Oh, wow. Nice. You wasted your nat 20. It goes on for 6 rounds, but yeah, that's per round. See that fortitude save, -1 for the constitution damage, +4 for the will check.
Dun 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 dun
Whoa.
dun dun dun.
Well, Shakes proves his worth as a doctor, if not a trap spotter.
And Melly?
She made both them on her second roll for both her and her familiar.
Excellent.
Yeah, that poison not do quite as much as I thought. Within, you see plenty of raw gold and silver ore. You see various other pieces of plunder. You see a couple of little stone flanges. Fans, not flanges. Some odd kind of ornate platinum, familiar to the platinum we've seen before, jewels and whatnot. And they all get covered in water because, it's a chest they just opened. However, it is more or less waterproof, those items.
Now the what items are worried about water damage? You're saying?
I mean, I guess that I will look for Berserker's help with this because I am size small.
That should
I
have
definitely can't carry this.
I would have
Yeah.
dismissed that
One
person.
moment I accidentally backed out. I rolled 20.
Oh, so you're saying that you would have already dismissed?
Yeah, I would have self-dismissed it. As soon as I figured things were safe.
As soon as a whole bunch of blood res mist fused into that room. Alright, it's very good. You can get the chest out. The other one, again, magical.
The other one's magical, so just
If anyone has appraise, you can roll it for the stone throne.
praise.
Appraise or history for the stone throne. If anyone has knowledge history, you can roll that, yeah.
Knowledge history is one that I have, but I already rolled a praise. Fuck, knowledge
Alright.
history would have gotten me better, but oh well.
Indeed.
You can roll both.
Oh, I can roll both?
Of course.
Okay.
Alright, well, offhand, Melly, you believe that this massive stone throne can be sold. You're not too sure how much this art will be valued, but you're pretty sure you could get at least $1,000 for it.
I know it has an evil aura, and
It has an overwhelmingly evil aura.
yeah, and I
Do
want
we
to sell
care?
it.
Oh, wait, are you
I didn't
good
say you-
aligned? Why would you
I
be
didn't say
good
you want
aligned?
to sell it.
Well, the familiar is good aligned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm
And not saying you want to sell it, just saying it would be worth
chaotic neutral towards
1,000 or more.
and I mean, there's the fact of it being extremely heavy. Like, we're already, like, how the fuck are we carrying all this loot out?
Well, we can have Berserker take it up on a second trip if he can get big enough. But like, if
Or-
that's just fine. We can just leave it.
Or Melly could keep the information to herself
Yeah,
if you're worried about the moral quandaries of bringing an overwhelmingly evil thing.
Why would she do that?
She was talking about it earlier. She was like, "This
I'm
thing's
a-
overwhelming."
I'm a specter of mercy.
Are you a ghost already? Wow, I didn't even remember you dying. I mean, Jesus, it's just all a blur now.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of selling it. I would not have thought
Very
of
good.
selling it. So I would not even really mention it. I'd maybe, like, mention history about it that I know, but I wouldn't be like, oh, you could sell this for a bunch.
Yeah. History-wise, you're not too sure, of course. That check. Just know it is definitely very ancient. you know these lands were once kingdoms of Cyclops and the like, which is really weird because they're not big, so you'd think it'd be hard to support Cyclops anyway. But you think it's from way back then. The size of the chair itself kind of helps confirm this. Anyway, starting to pace down loot. It'll be a minute.
Well, with the magical chest, I'm just going to perception it. Oop, that doesn't even meet the base DC for magical traps, I don't think.
You don't see anything because there are no things.
Oh. Fair.
So because there are no things, even though it's a magical.
No traps, rather.
Captain, so what are we doing with this stuff?
Taking it back to the ship.
Are we?
I mean, what else would we do with all those chests?
Of course. I mean, are we? Is this what we came here for?
What did we come for here, DM?
You came here for the legendary treasure, or at least one of the legendary treasure caches of a famous captain from at least a century ago. I think it's several centuries ago.
Is this treasure cache?
This is one of them.
Is this the one that the map was leading us to?
Presumably. I guess there's no way to confirm for sure. Maybe there's another treasure cache on this island. But presumably it's the one.
Awesome.
Yeah, no,
that's everything. Let's go.
This campaign's open-endedness is a real dick move sometimes.
No, I'm actually starting to hate it. But yeah, open. It's
I'm about to.
sort of. Alright, loot pasted down. Yay, everyone gets loot.
Yeah.
The short of it is 10 plunder, as well as some other stuff. The captain's locker is one of the chests. That thing alone is worth 30,000 gold. Besmar's bones, I forget what the hell that
The
is.
chest is worth 30,000 gold by itself.
Yes.
Is it the
Captain's
one
locker.
covered in lead?
No, it's the other one.
Or does it have 30,000 gold in it?
Enchanted mirror. What is this?
It's nothing, it's just a flavor thing. It's always clean. There you go. It's magic.
Oh, okay.
It's always very shiny and reflective. That's how magic is.
Mozilla calls dibs on the mirror.
That's a. Oh, wow.
There's also a guilt tattooing kit, which I think Melly is actually going to take.
Oh, wow.
As MA tool, do you mean masterwork tool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gives you a +2 circumstance. Yeah. The usual stuff that a masterwork tool does. But as for the captain's locker, it's basically a bag of holding 4, but if it's put into a ship's hold, it increases your hold by 50%, how much it can carry.
Really? Oh, okay, awesome. Let's
So-
keep that in the ship. I think it's some sort of extra dimensional storage space.
That's basically what it would do, yes.
Awesome. Yeah, we're keeping that. We can't sell that. That's like
Besmar's
awesome.
bones.
Are slippers of spider climbing command activated, or are they just kind of active when you want them to?
I'm pretty sure they're
Constant
command.
effect.
No, it's
say
not.
whether
I think
or
there's
not
an
it's is it constant or just like
Oh
a,
no, I see. They can be It doesn't say any command word or anything, but it says that they can be used for 10 minutes per day, but like 1 minute per use. So I don't know.
I think whenever I've looked it up and I've used it in the past, it was typically set for a command item kind of thing, but you can Google and if you find
Seems
evidence
like it would be a
otherwise, then
command
cool.
item, which means it would be a standard action to activate unless it says otherwise.
What's Besmar's bones?
It might be on the archive. I don't see it on the SRD.
To be fair, the D20 PFSRD, back when they changed sites, they ended up losing a lot of their like non-core stuff. They've been having to rebuild the past few months.
Well, basically, with D20 SRD, a general rule that I kind of follow is if it has to do with a god, they probably don't have it.
Whoa, okay, maybe I shouldn't have pasted all that. Lot of
Name for the
pasting.
goddess of piracy, strife, and sea monsters. Must be mounted on the
Yeah,
prow of a ship
obviously.
function. Once per day, a ship carrying Besmar's bones can inflict a curse on an enemy ship struck with a successful ramming attack. Takes -4 penalty on profession sailor checks to control. Can never gain the upper hand in ship-to-ship combat. Cannot be dispelled. Can be removed with enchant.
Can be used to cast false life on the captain of the ship carrying the figurehead.
Yeah, Captain, you're gonna want this.
Obviously. But Mars' bones and the captain's locker we're both keeping. Mazula wants the mirror so he can always look good, I'm assuming.
Obviously. If you have a face like this, how could you just not look at a mirror?
Meh. I'm sure your wife would agree. You know, assuming she isn't too busy engaging in nighttime activities with you, of course.
I guess that the slippers of spider climb are generally considered to be up to GM discretion.
I'll give him another look real fast. See if I think it's too powerful or not.
I mean, Gwillis has spider climb once per day. It's not.
He's also a werewolf now.
Well, that's
Crocodile.
It's part of his spells, yeah, or spell abilities because of his feet, right? But on top of that, slippers and spider climbing are even better because you can have your hands free whenever you use slippers.
Which means that I can stand on a ceiling and shoot people.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas spider climb spell, you have to be climbing with the hands as well. It specifically says in the spell. So because of that, yeah, I'm gonna say command word.
I think the Shakes should take those.
Oh, they're definitely good. But yeah, whoever. Don't care.
Shakes already doesn't have a foot item.
I don't think that I have a foot item. But I shall double check.
Nothing but oiled caves from now on.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, no, just oily caves. We just start fighting neckbeards for the entire time.
Troglodytes, man. There we go. Troglodytes and oozes and shit. Anyway, if you want to look through the loot now, cool. If not, cool. I do have more stuff prepared. Not much combat-wise, so don't be afraid on that point. But either way is fine. And to... Actually, maybe I should just ask Captain since you might have different plans. Any plans?
What were we originally going to go do next?
Originally, you would have gone for book 3, which would have meant the side missions because you tend to do those first.
So I mean, like, in which direction? I mean, like, would we have gone back to our island or what?
You do have a lot of plunder now, so maybe you would have gone to a city. You have other stuff to sell as well. You either your island or a big city.
Plus, we have to
Says
scoop the ship.
Yeah,
you
a
did
big
get a new
city.
ship.
I suppose we can go to the big city and then move on to like a smaller town.
Are you going to the capital?
Well, we're going to go to one of them where we can sell our plunder and stuff. But I mean, we're not going to go to that one for the other reason.
Okay.
I mean, there's one thing attacking like something above your class. There's another thing about taking on a mountain above your class.
That is the least confident thing I think I've ever heard you say.
No.
So you're going to sell both ships to Port Peril?
I thought we had our other ship, you know, in the what am I thinking? Oh, we had our second. Oh, we had our second ship by the island. You know, the one that our keep is on. The rock.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that tried to ambush you whenever you came to this island.
Oh, right. We'll need to sell that one back to our island and then move on to the city.
Okay. The island is
Well,
kind
actually,
of
we
more or
need to
less
go
on the
to.
way. So.
We can need to try to stop by Squibs first.
Okay, that's
the
quite
squib.
far away. Alright. It'll take 4 or 5 days to go to your island and then go to Squibs, and then a few more days to get to Port Peril from there.
Well,
So
we'd be
we
going
will
directly. If we were talking about the ship we have with us, we'd be going directly to the Squibs and then going to our island and then going to the.
That would take even longer.
That's fine. It'll give us a
Well,
chance
I mean,
to
we
heal
need
up.
to. So
Yeah.
we need. We'll need to have the crew sell. Wait, yeah, we don't need to go back to the island. I mean, we don't. We can have the crew that's assigned to that ship sell it back to the island and wait for us. So yeah, we're fine. We'll escort it to the Squibs and then go to a town to sell our plunder.
Very good. Squibs, again, roughly a week will pass. Squibs will start working on the ship. I think it was 20%, if I recall correctly, of the ship's base cost to redesign.
You said you took the mirror. Did you mark that down yet? I'm taking it out of the loot list.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll mark that down on my character sheet.
Is the loot and is it in the loot sheet?
What?
I was asking where the loot sheet was. Is it all in the loot sheet or something?
Yeah.
Yes, the boots of spider climbing I am taking. But
Jared, could you mark 2,000 gold off the party's loot for swimming?
yes.
Right, as you
I
saw
mean,
in
you could
Port
just
Peril.
take the loose
Oh
coins
my
off
gosh,
of that
that
last one.
ornate crown of deep platinum. Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
it
so
is-
I was
it is
taking
fancy,
that.
and it is rare.
Fan feather token. I forget what that is.
It produces a fan that we could totally use for 8 hours to propel our ship along.
Oh.
For about at about 25 miles per hour.
Yep.
Erotic
Let's keep
jewel
it in
dress.
case we ever get cut on a. Oh wait, luxurious silks, both bolts of fine design, bone furs, and worth 10 plunder. Oh, I see.
Are all
Wait,
the
how's
erotic
that
jewel
measured?
dresses look the same, or do they look different?
They're mostly the same. they mostly match. I mean, it's yeah, they're mostly matching. I'll say very little difference between them.
Oh, crap!
I'm trying to wonder if I can
Because
wear the
Belly's
crown in
actually
my
a dancer.
hat. What?
If
I'm
you
actually
can wear the
what?
crown and your hat.
Yeah, I'm trying to wonder if I can wear my hat, the crown in my hat. I mean,
Probably
I
not.
suppose.
No.
Did you guys already find this crystal dodo?
What?
Yeah, I can keep them both and just wear the crown on special occasions.
The Crystal Dodo is actually going to be the first side mission because I didn't have time to prepare all 4 of them in the week I had.
I like the sound of a crystal dodo.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna add that crown of platinum to my sheet. I will use it for formal occasions.
Is the
Well,
gold-plated
well.
conch shell actually have anything, or is it just a special item?
That's
Like-
just the full description of it. Gold-plated conch shell.
Okay.
Gold plating conch shell with engravings.
Oh yeah.
Just
that's
wanted
it.
to make sure it wasn't like it had special, like it could clearly have special meaning.
Well, it's probably just an heirloom of the tribe, you know, to summon the tribe to war or something like that.
Yeah, but you never know. Like, depending on what the engravings are, it could potentially have been something. I just wanted to double check.
Good on you. Nothing special though, right?
Serious silks, fine bolts of fine design, vellum, furs. Oh, furs are gonna be damaged by water.
No, that was inside the captain's locker. It's magic.
Okay.
And, yeah. Everything that could be damaged by water was inside that one. The loose gold and shit was in the
So
other
it's a
one,
good
right?
thing we didn't open that one.
You know,
you did open that one, but it just didn't matter because they're like gold and other shit that doesn't care about water.
You know, Andrew, you could get that platinum crown enchanted somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Start using it as like a. I don't even know.
I feel like. No,
That'd be enough
5,000.
for us.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. That'd be like 500 gold, 500 coins.
Wait, what would be 500 gold?
I was like saying a crown of platinum being only 5,000 gold didn't sound right because it sounded like a wrong amount of material.
That's 500 coins of platinum. Basically.
Yeah,
That's also
and then I
deep
thought about it
platinum,
after a
so-
moment. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's saying the 5,000 gold, and yeah, that'd be 500 coins.
But also, deep platinum has like religious symbolism in the shackles to some people.
Yeah.
So
They could be more. Yeah.
There could always either be other decorations and designs and art value.
Okay,
and
whenever we
jewels.
sail into port, or like, or we going to like an official thing, yeah, I'm wearing the crown. If we're not, I'm wearing my hat.
Jewelry box.
I almost took that, but that would be too much. Which is a shame. Oh well. Well, I suppose I could keep the jewelry box. It's only
Yeah.
500. In fact, I will pay 500 gold out of my own coffers for the jewelry box.
Just to
I-
keep the ship
I
supported.
think that that's the most generous thing you've done.
Yeah. I think someone's trying a little too hard to avoid those sudden pushes to evil alignment.
What? No.
Melly is constantly debating, like, taking the dresses or not, though.
What dresses?
From the concubines?
They probably smell of fish.
Erotic jeweled dresses. They're not exotic, they're erotic. jeweled
Yes.
dresses.
That they are.
Yes.
They're especially designed to show off your fins.
Your
I wonder
fins.
if they'd even work on a creature with, well, boobs.
They had boobs.
Did they? I mean, they were fishes.
Hold on a second. So who again? Rule 34.
Don't be fishes.
Oh god, no, don't tell me that's a thing.
If it exists, there's porn of it. Rule
I
34.
mean, they're not mammals. Why would they?
Yeah, that would be the one breaking point. I'm probably not going to take them because they don't actually apply anything, and there's other things that I can get that can apply stuff.
Oh my god, that's a thing.
Unless I take them just so I can use them to buy something. But I'll leave it in the ship plunder to be split up for now.
Hey, DM, I have a question. What was that deep platinum amulet I had worth?
The one that you had months ago.
Yeah, the one I have on. I just never put down a gold piece value next to it, so I was kind of curious.
I'm pretty sure he sold that.
No, I kept an amulet of deep platinum. It's under my piratey items.
That one was
Do you
worth
actually?
1,000.
Did you just label it piratey item?
Well, I have in my gear section. I have an overall thing called piratey items. That's where I put down my piratey items.
That one was worth 1,000 gold. Yeah.
I'm assuming we're already back on the ship before we're like splitting all this loot.
Oh yeah, a bunch of stuff's happening at once, like going to rickety squibs, healing up, doing any prep that you need to do. However, selling plunder will not be done
Yeah.
because as you go into Port Peril and whoever talks to merchants there will discover that your ship no longer qualifies to the full sales like they did before.
Why not?
Well, seems as your antics have gotten the attention of the Hurricane King and his ilk, all three captains, word has been spreading around for a while now. Don't know where you've been, but seeing as how you're not a free captain yourself, it's not good practice for him to let just
So you're
Free
saying
fall
I'm
go
being
around.
taxed for not swearing allegiance to the Hurricane King?
No, of course not, man. I'm just saying, any pirate
That's what
wants
it
to
sounds
be,
like.
any pirate what wants
Of
to be a
course
real
not, man.
pirate has to lay knee, so to say. Not that you have to kneel, but to the Hurricane King himself. His court is here. Just it'd be a good idea to talk to him and his if you wanted to qualify as a free captain yourself, then of course we'd
I
be
have no
allowed.
intention of qualifying as a free captain to serve as one of his lackeys.
Oh no, it's not quite as lackey. It's just more of a lord. You know, you would be your lordship. It would be it's, if you were to
He'll
raise
just
a
kind
banner
of give
against
a smile that hints at something different and doesn't continue.
them.
So how much can you give us for what we have without going through all that?
Gwillis steps up behind.
Half, my lord. Well,
Wait,
my future
Gwillis
lord.
would totally have been a were creature by this point.
That's an
so-
excellent point. He would have been a were creature 6 days ago.
Yeah, but you guys
Unfortunately, we've
restrained
had
her,
a-
didn't you? Him, didn't you?
I think at this point,
Otherwise, he
it
was going to run off, and but
Well,
you
he
guys
can
said
run off.
you guys said you'd restrained him. That's why I still
I
have
don't
him.
think that we.
It hadn't happened yet, so they wouldn't restrain him.
Okay, so then
Yeah, like we had no idea, like technically.
yeah, but as he
Alright,
okay, yeah.
I say we
so
throw
the short
him
of it
overboard.
is he'll say that he's able to offer half what they used to do, and he'll let you know.
and this is only for the
Any-
plunder, FYI, right?
Well, that's
correct.
unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, then Gwillis, if Gwillis was not restrained, he was lost.
Yeah, I think I'll just handle that in just a bit, but just want to get this over with.
Right.
He'll also assure you that any city of worth will similarly only offer you half the value that they usually would for plunder.
He just keeps on smiling that strange smile at him, as if, well, something.
My pardons, my lady.
You are in my way.
By all means, go right ahead, and he'll step to the side.
If
Chuck
we
would
kill
like to-
this king of the hurricanes,
Shush, shush,
No,
shush, we don't
shush,
talk
shush,
about that.
shush.
We don't talk about that.
Out of character, that's the plan for later levels, not right now.
But hold on, so Jacques is going to speak up. Or Shakes is going to speak up in. Well, Captain Ilya, if you were to become a lord, you could rightfully claim things from other lords, and take their things without others interfering.
Ilya will go ahead and turn to the guy that was talking to her. Is that true?
Well, I'm not sure as to what is the proper priority methods, but you would surely be granted your own land. I don't know if you be able to take over others. Surely they would form some sort of coalition against you. I mean, there's
Would the Hurricane King himself get involved? His, majesty and greatness, as long as I'm not taking his land. I mean, if I was still paying him his tribute, what would it matter?
well, seeing as the others lay a knee and come to his back should he ever have a call, then he does have obligation to them. If there should be an issue, then yes, I imagine it would be definitely brought to his attention. But as for if he would help, I suppose it would depend on just what you took and other things like that. Assuming that you did do something like that, do you plan on doing something? Never mind.
Also,
How much would this fealty be costing me?
Oh, you just have to more or less go to the Hurricane King's court here. He'll point to the north where there's a nice big fortress island. You have to petition the Hurricane King himself. He
I'm
does.
not begging.
Oh no, petition. It's in fact, mayhaps you could even talk to his first mate. Terribly strong man. Do not cross him, but he's friendly enough, I suppose.
She will kind of glance at Berserker's somewhat, quasi-real muscles and look back.
He'll kind of give a snort for a moment and then make his face very calm again, like no offense being meant.
Oh, this is too fun.
Out of character, he's not impressed by the. I mean, Berserker's huge and strong, of course, but because he knows what the first mate is, or at least looks like, yeah, he's not impressed in comparison to that.
Yeah.
He's a level.
By
cap
now
marker.
they know. By now I'm pretty sure it's common. Like at least somewhat common knowledge that her first mate isn't exactly a real creature.
Probably, yeah. You're right. Yes, great muscles and mass there. It's just compared to the real first. I mean, the Hurricane King's first mate is just ain't quite up to snuff. Is all.
Oh, I'm sure he's very, very good, but I'm also equally sure. Well, I won't say here, lest you know and all that.
I didn't hear nothing against no one here, my lady. My
Keep
future
up
lady.
that. Keep up that attitude. She'll toss him a small coin pouch filled with 50 gold. Now, which way to this first mate or the king?
His jaw dropped a bit at 50 gold and be like, oh, it's my lady. Allow us to give you a small escort there, just to the north.
Don't spend it all in one brothel.
With that thought, it's like, oh, wow. Phew. If I could, whoa. Alright, there is a map of the city itself, but I don't have it cropped right now, so whatever.
For the record, since this is a formal occasion, Ilya will officially switch out her hat for her crown.
It makes sense.
Melly would switch from her Cortesian clothing to dancer garb.
Let's just switch from. I'll have my sleeves of many garments switch from courtier clothes to noble clothes because why not?
Shakes attempts to go as normal, but then is bullied into wearing a fancy outfit.
I bought every single member of the crew one. You can wear yours.
Alright, let's see. The PC simply need to send a messenger to Port Hazard, the Hurricane King's seat. Alright, so you can send out a messenger. He'll be very honored to send someone of note on your behalf. Actually, he'll go himself. Yeah, I mean, he's in charge.
King is walking down himself, huh?
No. The dockmaster that you bribed is going to deliver your message himself to the king. He'll mention, my lady, just so you know, a bribe or a tribute is often expected, so it's a good thing your holds are full of plunder.
What's our current plunder at? Like 12?
Yes, and I'm currently in the process of just tallying down what each various item in our thing is worth.
It's a lot.
Okay, I mean, out of game, if he takes all the plunder, we're probably going to need to basically have 2 plunders worth of coin taken off the ship's loot to pay the crew.
Yeah.
You can ask what's expected of a bribe, if you like.
Yeah, sure. What is the generally accepted bribe? Or tribute, as it were? I mean, no one's bribing anyone here. Just gifts. Just gifts.
He left off a few examples like, the last one knew what made a petition. We gave, offered 3 tons of exotic spices and dried fruit from such and such place, and he'll kind of go on like that. And eventually, you'll be able to figure out it's roughly 4 points of plunder is more or less the expected bribe.
We'll bring 5. Because why not? You know what? We'll go for 6.
Yes, 50% up them. You always tip 50%. Good thinking, Captain Illy. This is how we tip in Vegas.
When you're wealthy, you show it. I mean, we just happen to have like a cargo hold full of exotic silks and spices and stuff as is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's not like it is worth real money. It's just stuff.
It's fancy stuff that people really like for some reason. I can understand the spices because they make excellent food.
Amazula really does not understand. Is this not available every?
I think that in like some places in the mainland where they don't have the thing called the sea, yeah, it's kind of hard to get those poor
Is
souls.
sad. It's very sad.
So we go on our way.
They should send servants to get this stuff for them.
Right?
Yes. I don't want. I mean, my crew isn't properly trained for these sorts of things, so they may look nice, but if we could get a little help carrying it all. The inn? We're going to the inn to talk to the Hurricane King? I thought he would have like a castle or something.
If you scroll up,
Two things here. First, that this isn't something that I prepared per se. I prepared a side mission thing first, but I think I can do this part now. So we're just going to make do with what we have here.
The upper
Yeah.
part looks relatively. I mean, it's a church, but
Yeah, I guess it could do as a keep if nothing else.
Oh, I didn't see the top map. That was my bad.
It'll do for keep if nothing else, right? Morning after the PC successfully arraigns an audience, Kurnak boned his first mate, Sadok Goldtooth. He is a half-orc part. He'll meet with the party. See, at the docks. Well, he's gonna meet them on the edge of the church instead. So doesn't matter where.
Yeah, so tribute is composed of 6 tons of luxurious silks, bolts of fine design, vellum, fine furs, exotic spices, raw gold and silver ore, blah blah blah.
It is quite impressive, yes, and it is gone.
Wait, you mean it disappeared on us?
Well, it's going to, if it hasn't already. I think the implication is that just to send the message, you have to send the plunder with it. I'm pretty sure that's the impression.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I thought someone took it without us being able to have it sent or so.
Oh, my bad. No. All right. All right.
It's half again what is expected, so we should be fine.
This image is not Sadok Bone or Goldtooth, but it will be for this session.
Who?
Sadok Goldtooth. He is the Hurricane King's first mate.
I'm not seeing his picture or a picture with his name anyway.
It's gonna be that
okay.
guy that I made huge. Yeah, it's
Awesome.
He's
Is
size
he
medium.
actually huge or what?
we're probably all
Besides
full
me.
healed, aren't we?
You're definitely fully healed.
Is he huge, large, what?
He is size medium. I just enlarged it so you know which one it was.
Awesome. Yes.
After about an hour or so of more or less a couple of shouters would be announcing that a new test is going to be taking place this day, and like that's when Sadok, I'm gonna write his name down so you guys know too. Right, he gets on top of a large platform that has been set up, and with you guys invited to the side, he'll start making his announcements. Unless there's something you guys would like to say beforehand, not really expected, but in case you really want to, yeah, there's a fairly good crowd there on the edge of the docks.
That is not what I wanted to do.
What did you do?
Accidentally clicked something about. Oh, that was just something it sent to me. Okay, I don't have to worry about that then. Dance perform while I wait. Oh, that was really low. Ouch.
You trying to dance? You know, if you're gonna roll like that, I'm gonna have to say that the ship's full.
Oh, 10, yeah. Well, you're just trying to pass time, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as Sadok approaches the platform, he's gonna just shout at just boisterously, huge voice. Immediately, you get the impression that he is indeed a bragger, as he begins to speak like a pro wrestler, something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, it is I, Sadok, your great tester of all tests. Nothing means nothing to me. You don't have any test that can go beyond my skills or see beyond my eyes. There's no comparison here. I am the perfect one to initiate these new requesters that want to become free captains."
Free captains, plural, really?
He's not known for his intelligence, and neither am I. Alright. Uh, these may be nobodies right now. They may have been unknown. Just this unknown ship just came out of nowhere, but they have been relatively successful. Despite their greenness, they have gained minor fame, and they have indeed petitioned to our great lord, the Hurricane King themselves. Due to this, I must let them undergo the testing to see if this captain, her officers, are worthy of becoming free captains themselves. There'll be some cheers and whatnot, and Sadok's going to look towards the crew and yell out, "Now, if you tiny folk would like to introduce yourselves, Captain only, please. Who are you? Tell them a little bit about yourself, little miss."
No, out of character. I didn't think this was going to come up, so I need to think.
Yeah, it's a bit sudden for me too, but don't care. Yeah, if you need a minute, no worries. I guess in the meantime, he'll.
Amazula will step forward and try and introduce the captain using, like,
Oh boy.
A captain never introduces himself.
I have.
Alright.
In our case, the first mate can't talk, so Almazula's going to introduce the Capitan. My name is Almazula Fierro Manchero del Cerro, and this is the great Capitan Ilia, who has ruled the seas with an iron fist and broken the waves with a mighty blow of her first mate and most powerful man to have ever walked any ship. Fear her, for she has no qualms about destroying anyone who sets fear, who stands against her. Fear the greatness that is the Capitan.
Alright, there'll be cheers for that as well. A couple of solid roars and a very hearty laugh from Sadok, who cries out, "Ah, yes, stick figure needs to announce her. Very good. At least it's not the dancer there, or the man with the stick." He'll point at the guy with the gun. But yeah, after interjecting himself, he'll allow Ilya to make her way up and announce whatever she likes.
What do I, out of character, what exactly is this sort to announce for?
Say again, sorry.
Kind of like your introduction of yourself to the group, I'm guessing.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, there's vague rumors of you, but most don't know exactly what you look like or what you're about. Maybe base principles that they don't really care about those things so much, but if you want to mention them, cool. But it is more or less just saying.
Well, in this case, I'm not going to do this in character because that would be horrendously awful and take forever. She will instead, go on at some length about how there is no challenge she will back down from without attempting. I mean, she will attempt any challenge that crosses her way, and they have been very successful in doing that so far. I mean, no one here knows about the Kobold Island, so yeah.
There's a kobold in the audience. No.
Even if there was,
Right.
what are the chances? I mean,
Jakes, take the shot.
Yeah. I know, right?
Shows
yeah,
her.
no,
I need to make a charisma check on this or something?
sure. I mean, if you want, it's not required. If you want to try to be a bit more fancy, or you could do a diplomacy, I guess.
Also,
Diplomacy.
for the record,
Either way, yeah.
right now it is, and I will post this in the chat, but it is like 12,800 gold per person right now.
That's terrible. I'm a terrible speaker. I should have used bluff. Wait, I'm bragging. Can I use bluff instead?
You are trying to grant their or curry their favor. No.
Darn. Can I use intimidate instead?
Not a good idea.
Okay, darn. I'll just take it with whatever. Anyway, Lily is not a great speaker.
Yeah, they're
She
cheers
uses wizard for
nonetheless.
everyone for that.
There's plenty of people that were curious, but yeah,
Yes.
just so maybe a bit lesser than what they would have been.
Oddly enough, the entire ship's crew is wearing decent clothing. Anyway, I will. Do I send up my officers one by one afterwards? Because I would pick Almazulo next.
He will interrupt you if you start to introduce your officers.
Okay, then I won't do that. Onwards. If they're going to give us a challenge, I want to hear it so that I may accomplish it and look like a boss.
That is the total, including the remove loot. Yeah, sorry. Right, he's got that. Oh ho! Divide among the 4 people, you say?
But yeah, because I mean, like, D Digital has missed the last 2 sessions. I'm sorry.
And I guess he has only been here for.
Okay, someone
No,
get out a
he
calculator and divide that. Wait,
What?
it's
he already
why
did.
It's
is
already
between
divided,
five-
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's 12,000
Yeah.
after the division?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
including the fact that we divide like an extra player for the ship?
No, actually, I figured that we would skip the ship one this time because the ship coffers currently has like 6,000 and we haven't done anything with it. And
You
like,
guys
if we
never
really
buy
need to
a
add
group
to it,
item.
we can just put the plunder into that.
Very well, very well.
The
Okay.
ship should buy at least 2 more of these wands of infernal healing.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's not even including the plunder.
Yeah, so we can just put the plunder into the ship fund this time if we want.
That's a lot.
Right.
Of gold.
Yeah, it's a fair amount, but level 8 to 9, that's about right. Even if some is omitted, but we'll see.
Sweet. Awesome. What's next?
Right, Sadok, he'll give a hearty laugh as you're introduced and say of your officers, like, well, what a grand mistress, isn't she? Quite to the mouth on her. Well, sometimes we like that, sometimes we don't. We'll see what she can follow through with it. I doubt it, though. I mean, look at these guys over there. The man with the boomstick. Ha, can't even see how he can stand with that kind of figure on him. No muscles at all.
Give
But
us the
I think-
damn challenge already, and we'll see if you're still talking like that when we're done.
Ho ho, what bigger words from a crew that carries a little pussycat around, or has a little dancer flaunt her breast as well.
Every ship
Maybe it
needs a
distracts.
fool.
Maybe it distracts other ships whenever you come upon them. Maybe it just makes him a target. Well,
At the
if
comment
you're-
of every ship needs a fool, just real quick.
Yep.
Shakes will just elbow Almazulo.
It is good. We see. We do have a great fool. Plus, I like his boomstick.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Oh.
Very well, the piratical challenges shall commence. You shall see they are set up over here. Alright, he's going to gesture to the side and begin the test. Which one?
So we'll go buy a scarf.
Are they going to send us out to conquer something, or what?
He shall first say, for the first test, a climb in the rigging. Well, let's see if you know the basics of the basics first, yes? See if you're not just some fancy jackets who found yourselves a ship.
What character will we all have to climb, or is it just we nominate one of the officers to do the climb?
One of your officers can't do this challenge.
Shakes, clicky clicks his boots of spider climbing.
I mean, if
No, Matt. I think they won it without magical challenges, but Boots of Spider Climb technically give you a +8 racial bonus. So
I was gonna say, I mean, being level 9 now, I technically have a fly speed.
Well, technically, I've got Berserker.
I mean, true. But we can't use. I assume that it's like one per challenge. Is
1 PC per challenge for this one. Sorry, at least I think.
Are we
later on
not?
it'll be
We're not allowed to use the same person multiple times, right?
I think you are actually.
Well, so why do I have a penalty to my? Oh, that's Captain Ilias sheet. One moment.
peak of physical performance. Go.
Amazulu does not like the heights. Amazulu will not do.
For the record, there will be 3 tests. The third one will involve all the crew. Well, all the officers, rather. You know what I mean.
Wow, that's pretty good considering he got a 2.
Hmm.
He's practically leaping up that rope.
All right.
I hope there's a profession sailing check.
I don't think so, actually.
Darn, I would rock that.
I'll bet. All right. So, whenever the PC contestant gets to the ship, one of Syax's crew is going to be on the ship as well, and both going to be climbing up a couple of different masts or mizzen masts. The challenge is you must unfurl the sails themselves, and you can't conjure creatures to do it. The magical flight. Let's see. So yeah, you have to climb up and then properly set up the riggings and whatnot.
Wait, you can't conjure creatures to do it? I mean,
Oh boy. Okay, 1 moment. I don't think he has one. And what's the check to do the rigging stuff? Is that profession sailor or something else? Or is it just part of the climb check?
It is Professor Sailor.
Okay, yeah, darn. Someone else other than Berserker's gonna need to do it.
Someone good at climbing and sailing.
Okay, does anyone have profession sailor other than Ilya?
Nope.
Amazulu has, but Amazulu's climb is pathetic because it's strength.
I have it, and I have a 6 in climb and a 12 in sailor.
Okay, go. Can you go ahead and activate your Sleepers Aspire climbing and just use that +8 bonus?
Sure.
I mean, he'd probably have to do that in stealth. Activate it in stealth.
Technically, he's not actually using the spider climb. He's taking advantage of the fact that it makes him better at climbing in general. But yeah, I suppose. Whatever.
Because that would probably be considered.
Well, I mean, in that case, I have very poor sleight of hand.
Oh.
What do you want to do?
So one person on this crew actually has both decent amounts of climb and profession sailor.
Yeah, my climb's 0, and I have no. I'm not profession sailor.
Well, I mean, if I'm the best person for the job, then I'll do it.
I've only got 3 in climb and 14 in profession sailor.
So both of you have profession sailor, but Shakes has the better climb check.
Climber, yeah.
Okay, go
I
Shakes.
think that's gonna be the more important kinda.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, even if he beats you to the top, you can still unfurl the sails faster.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I guess that Shakes will be the one attempting.
Yes, go.
All right, the mast will be 60 feet tall. Oh, I guess that's how tall masts are.
Master very tall.
Yeah, we were wondering or arguing earlier in the cove whether they're more than that because it would have helped for the tree thing. I think I made them taller for that. Anyway, 60 feet. The DC for the first 45 feet is 10. DC for the last 15 feet will be 15.
Okay.
Go. I mean, with a racial.
He
He just needs to make the checks. That's a DC 10, right?
Damn it, roll
So,
20. Yes, however, going to cancel that out because I want to let them know, just a reminder, if you want to increase the speed, then you can take a -5 to go at half your speed.
Oh, as opposed to a quarter.
Correct, yeah, if you want.
Okay. And like that would cancel the roll, and I would get a new one.
Correct.
Yeah, sure. I need to
Yeah.
try and push it on these lower.
You realize that only leaves
Nope.
you with a. Darn. You fail. You're embarrassing me. I'm going to kill you when this is over.
Okay, nope. Just slow and steady. Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
All right. Let's see. What should I have for this? Well, he's going to try accelerated climbing, but while he does that, wisdom check from anyone who wishes to.
Wisdom check. Okay.
As he climbs up 15 feet. Anyone else, wisdom?
He's
Wow.
cheating, motherfucker.
He is not cheating. That would be perception, I guess. Maybe sense motive. But yeah, he's not.
What do we miss? I'm sorry. I was away.
Wisdom check, if you wish.
Wisdom check?
Yeah.
Berserker makes it if it's DC 15.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm just making up the DC on the spot, so yeah.
Wow.
Alright, as these are piratical challenges, bending a rule or two might be acceptable depending on what you do and how you do it. As you see the rival contestant move up 15 feet and the doctor move up 0. Round 2.
So wait,
If you
what? Is he trying to cheat? Or
He is
bend the
not.
rules?
So far as you can tell, the enemy contestant is not.
Is
But
he
I'm just
bending the
saying.
rules?
No,
Okay.
just letting you know in case you guys have anything creative. If you don't, cool. I don't have anything
Wait,
particular in
hold
mind. I'm not trying to tell you should do something. I'm just letting you know.
Suppose there's one of those lift thingies that were unrealistic in Assassin's Creed Black Flag where he could just get to the top of it.
Hold on. Is the challenge just to reach the top and unfurl the sails?
Or is it to beat him?
You're not allowed to use
Alright.
fly or anything.
No.
like
Do you actually need to climb, or can you be thrown by somebody with sufficient strength?
Is there any
Competitors must
rule
climb 60
against
feet.
being thrown? Is there any
Competitors,
rule?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, competitors must climb 60 feet up to the mast from reading
Okay.
to the top spar. On top of that, it's only a single challenger.
Okay.
And
Good
that
thought,
would
though.
also have him out of range to happen to see some misfortune.
Wait, I don't think I
Ooh,
can detect
yeah.
the Hetch. Hetch hexes are supernatural. Get him. Use
I'd-
misfortune on the
I'd
other
have
guy.
to get him, yeah, before he goes up.
Or hit him with evil eye, for skills.
-4.
-4 for skills. The other guy with an evil eye, and then maybe a misfortune.
Oh my god.
You will have time for one of those.
Evil
So I
eye. Evil eye. That way, if he fails, he might call -4 might cause him to fail and still be in range next turn.
Good point.
Go for the evil eye. Because even if he makes a save, it will still, be a round for one round.
Wait, isn't
Uh,
Evil Eye based off of looking at them, though? No.
You
Still
can
within
look. We're
30
all
feet.
watching the contest, man.
Right.
Okay. So what were the specific rules that the guy said, though?
rules are no summoning creatures, one contestant, no magical flight. Those are basically the rules.
Doesn't say no magical climbing.
It does not.
Jake, use your stuff.
Shakes is gonna use his boots and start walking up the mast. Well, yeah.
Slippers?
I mean,
He wields a boomstick and he wears slippers.
Make sure to wave to the crowd as you walk up.
oh yeah, no, tip my really fancy hat.
Yep.
All right. It's all right. Round 2. He makes it up to 30 feet, and that doctor makes it up to 20.
I thought the doctor had a climb speed of 30 with the hat, or
Yeah, it's
No,
spider
the
climb.
boots. The
The
boots
boots.
give you 20.
Round 3.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, see, this is where it gets harder, but the evil eye did affect him, right?
It did.
Awesome. So now that we're getting to the actual, somewhat challenging ropes.
45 feet is whenever it increases the DC.
Yeah, okay.
So like
So
after this one.
You'll catch
Six.
up with him after this one anyway.
Oh yeah, he'll be ahead. He gets up to 60 feet, and let's see if he gets up to 45. He does. He's up to 45 feet. Shakes at 60. Okay. Round 4.
Okay, so
Make
I
a
need
profession sailor check. Yep. The mast riggings, of course, will go off to either side. The yard, I guess it's called, extends 30 feet to both sides of the mast. You have to untie the sail on each side.
Okay, so first side.
That should be enough to get the first side done, right?
It is, but it will not. Because that check is to realize that untying all of the sail on one side of the yard will cause the loose sailcloth to flap over in the breeze, making it more difficult to unlatch the other side.
So he needs to do them all a little bit at a time?
He has to do one on each side, and then,
Okay.
then the rest.
Basically, he needs to
Back.
do each side twice. Like, he's go back and forth between them.
Yes, otherwise the DC will increase.
Alright, man. Now make your check to do the first one, I guess. The first one of 4.
DC 15 standard action.
Okay.
You got this, man. You got this. Yes. Okay, that's the first one. Yay.
Oh, those guys.
So you finished climbing?
If only I could just shoot him as he was climbing.
He's almost at the top, basically. If only you could shoot him. Wow.
Awesome. Shakes,
I
make
think
the
I might
next
have
check.
made it everyone.
I just mean that it would be hilarious if he's like struggling to climb up. Shakes just walks up, shoots him, goes about his business.
That would be
Was
something.
there actually anything against shooting the other guy?
I'm gonna say yes.
But there wasn't actually the official thing, was there?
I'll have to double check, but I think it's assumed no, if not outright stated. So you unlatch the first one on the left side. With your second check, will unlatch which one?
Make sure it's the one on the right side, so you gotta do it balanced, man. Otherwise, it's all a mess. Shakes? Hello?
Oh no. He fell off and died.
Shakes? Are you there?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Awesome.
Oh, my mic got smacked to muted, I guess.
Yeah.
First one on the right.
Huzzah!
Very good. Let's see. Rest of the party, make perception checks. Again, just the rest of the party. Looking for a DC 24.
Oh, Amazul's never gonna make that.
Okie doke. Alright.
There we go.
Oh, Snapple.
The
Nettle.
familiar with the wind.
Totally forgot that one. Alright. Nettle will notice that a bald sailor on the foredeck, on the side, going to be at a knot of rope that is connected to a small series of lines. You're not too sure what this will do without a professional sailor. I guess she can roll it if she has it. I don't think it has to be trained.
But Nettle's gonna point it out to Melly, who's going to tell her to go point it out to the captain.
Oh my, oh my. Alright, it's take a minor amount of time, so next round. Next round.
Shakes, go! You got this.
Shakes will have to double move to get to the other side, and this guy will finish his climbing if he succeeds.
He's still at a -4. He might miss. Maybe. For like a 1.
It's made it. DC 15 for this, right? On this round, Ilya will realize from the alert that Nettle gave that she has extremely little time to do anything, if she can do anything at all, about this bald sailor who, if he finishes untying this rope, the boom swings around and will crash into the foremast rigging, the one that the doctor is on. Shakes.
Huh.
And
he's out of character. He is obviously not a part of the official challenge, right? I mean, this is kind of like an underhanded thing they're doing, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. I greased the floor under his ass.
Alright, would anyone else like to try anything in case this fails?
Nettle has a fly speed of 80 and can cast Daze.
Yeah, that'll work. For a round at least.
Yep. Especially if both work.
Yeah, it's reflex and it will. Let's see.
When you're rolling first.
And Almazulo is yelling at him.
You fool! Get away from there.
Alright, time to make some of these saves on the spot.
Trying to be scary.
I mean, he's probably a regular joke, crew member. I mean, I don't think his saves would be amazing. Oh, yep, he is both prone and dazed.
That he is. Next round, Shakes, make that Professor Sailor to untie another knot.
Okay.
Let's see, this guy's acrobatics might actually be a better idea for him to do that. It does not list as acrobatics. Great, who cares? Keep climbing. Right, climbing across the mast now. I don't think he can even fail the sailor.
What?
Yeah, that's first. Zadok is. I don't think he's even looking at you guys, but yeah, alright. He'll kind of look over at Ilya and yeah, give a smirk, sure. Shakes.
So I guess that it's another double move to move back over to the other.
Right. Actually, it's 60 feet away, but it doesn't matter since you'll have a movement standard next round. Yeah. Double moving this guy.
So there's only one more for Shakes. Right?
Correct.
Are any of us actually
fails to
moving
untie.
over to this guy that's untying the rope, or...
Oh yeah, Almazulo is moving over.
No, he's basically out of commission. But yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. We'll want to string
just-
his ass up later.
Yeah.
Good luck. Alright. So, one more sailor check. Or, yeah, rest of sailor check from. Well, maybe one more Shakes.
Whew.
Hey, right on the dot. Right. As Shakes barely manages to get the final sail unfurled and the that side of the ship. Yay! It's all sails out.
Shakes and walks back down the mast.
Does he stomp on the guy's balls when he gets down?
What?
I don't think that we were on the same
Shakes
one.
didn't, yeah, Shakes didn't even notice, and he was off to the side anyway. Sadok will cry out. He'll walk to the edge of the ship and cry out, "Excellent! Looks like maybe they know a thing or two about sailing. At least 3 things. Who knows if they know any more? And it seems that they can climb better than a monkey. Perhaps, maybe next time they can do it without enchantments. Maybe next time they can use actual skill. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm only the judge, right? Still, I'll give it to them. They're little suckers. On to the next test, yes?
Ariel is looking forward to having him killed when she is named Hurricane King.
14 is going to be a good level.
The first mate.
I don't think that it's actually the level, by the way. I'm just
Probably not. I don't think so. 18, I think, is whenever it's expected to end. I think.
Whatever level we get when we're in like the final book or two, it's probably going to be our.
I think you'll be level 17, and then whenever you beat the game, you'll be level 18 whenever you can't use it. Right.
We'll use it for like one session. We'll go start our wave of Piratey Conquest or something.
Alright.
Maybe go kill a room lord.
Yeah, that or go start. I don't know. We could go kill ourselves a great worm dragon. Add its horde to our pile of plunder.
kill Besmara and become Besmar.
Elia could totally do that. Yes. She's totally down for that.
Alright, I think I'll try for
Ooh,
one more
Test of
test.
the Stars.
After you become a king, you can there's nowhere else to go but to become a god.
Test of the Starstone is there for just that thing.
Well,
One more what, Corbin?
One more test before calling the session, or do you guys want to call it now? I'm good either way.
Honestly, I'm kind of tired. But if the others want to go ahead and finish these challenges, sure.
Well, there's 2 more anyways, so...
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good stop, like, leaving off the 3rd challenge.
Yeah, because that's the one that involves the whole group, right? So
Yeah, so
It
that'd
is.
be the most involved, probably. So I'm guessing the
Yeah.
2nd challenge should be a good
Alright, what's
ending.
next?
The next test is to show not just your talent, but your luck. You're gonna need more than a little bit of that if you're gonna wish to continue the Shackles. You never know who the winch will favor. I propose, well,
B, if you were asked.
I demand
It's always
a
me.
card game of Bastard's Fool. You guys will know Bastard's Fool is a popular game on pirate ships.
Okay, rules, please.
It's simplified. It's just gonna be a small series of rolls, but it's sick.
Does the witch have fortune?
No, unfortunately. I was going to get it, but I didn't
Which
have
has
enough.
misfortune.
No,
Missoula has
Put misfortune on my opponents.
Missoula has all
two
the cards
rounds.
he needs. With sleight of hand.
That's true.
How good is your sleight of hand?
I have a
17.
6.
That could totally work.
Does he have a card deck?
He has a deck, yeah.
I'm saying Amazula has a card deck.
No, he has lots of daggers.
Okay, yeah, well, whoever goes forward, the witch will be responsible for affecting the competition.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, yeah.
We don't have a witch. I'm just an entertainer.
It's just the ship's fool, nothing more, nothing less.
The card table is set up.
The ship's bard. I guess the ship's bard is what the ship's bard is.
So you just take given on either side. Dealer will go off to the side to deal out, and each side will have a stake of 100 platinum pieces.
So it's first bet rupt.
You know, we probably could have just gone with a Texas Hold'em game and had it, fill in for it.
Yeah, probably be less complicated than explaining a whole new game, but whatever. To simulate the Bastard's Pool, it's going to you're going to try to get as close to 20 as possible without going over.
So
Each hand,
blackjack.
each hand you
Huzzah!
secretly, or quote unquote secretly, roll a d20, and then after that you can roll d4, d6, d8. You get to choose? No.
But yes, misfortune on the others.
Do you want me to do it immediately or wait like a round?
Oh,
or
wait,
two?
wait. I mean, is this a matter of rounds? Is it like Pizzoc when you have to win 2 out of 3 rounds, or what?
Because I heard a 100 gold pull, so I figured waiting until it was like noteworthy. Not
fair
during
enough.
like the haggle bets.
Well, it is a bit troublesome just how the game's supposed to go. I had semi-forgotten about this. I'm going to paste it so you guys can see as well. Just the rules. I wish it would auto-format, but whatever. That's it. Yeah, I'll give you a minute.
Roll as close to 20 as possible without going over. At the beginning of each player is an ante of 1 platinum piece and secretly rolls a d20, representing your starting hand. To represent the card they drew. Each player may then secretly roll another die of his or her choice. To improve the score, this is followed by another round of betting.
Yeah, basically you roll d20 and then another d something, but the real issue is that both rolls have to be secret.
This is starting to sound like it's, going to actually need to be like 30 minutes to an hour or so.
I could
Yeah.
do just Profession Gambler or something like that to simplify things.
No one has Profession Gambler.
I
I kind of want to actually see this play out though. Like, and
Yeah,
I'm
no,
debating if
that's what
I
I-
want to actually play it.
bluff, since motive might work.
Since it's NPC versus one PC though, I would see it being fine not rolling secretly. Since it's not player versus player.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah,
though, is
so
that
long
the
as you trust
DM.
me.
Yeah. It's just that the DM, as the NPC, is also trying to win, so it's kind of PvP, but
Yeah.
Right.
Now, is there any way to just flat out cheat?
Sleight of hand and.
I mean, you
other
can't
things
even
like
like, because you'd have to PM the GM though.
that. Yeah, it seems like real pain.
Unless we pulled up an actual, just like it sounds like mostly just blackjack, so we could pull up just an actual blackjack site and just face off in it.
Maybe, but that is a lot more luck rather than skill with bluffing.
Yeah,
That's the
that
issue
would
there.
prevent a lot of
there's-
the stuff.
Yeah, it would be pretty much 50-50 chance of either side winning. The whole bluffs and motive thing would be really terrible for the guy anyway because he's a barbarian. I don't think he has like any ranks in either one. It's like, oh, I get like +2 to each of those.
Crap, I just realized I don't have any charisma score. I have 0 in bluff, 0 in diplomacy.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna call it till next week while I figure out how to make this better.
yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, just
Like, I
play
wouldn't be
some,
able to play.
Magic the Gathering.
Just FYI, if it's bluff, Ilya's got that in spade.
Oh yeah, I know it, but that's the big issue with doing it the alternate way because instead of role play, it's based off numbers. In which case, again, he's a barbarian and he'll have like +2 to each of those. So you'd be guaranteed to win. he would have no chance whatsoever.
That sounds awfully generous.
Yeah.
If I chose to play that way, yep.
Yeah, I'm just saying the charisma. You know, if their
Oh.
charisma is a 14, I'd be very surprised.
No, okay, so here's what we do, okay? We make 2 separate Roll20 games, and, like, Andrew and I, and like, El Mazzullo, basically whoever's not playing, are sitting in each of the games, watching the rolls. But, like, then we compare the rolls.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head off to sleep. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good
you
night,
may as well
level
just
9.
make one of the people that's not playing the GM
How do we do health again?
of the new thing, and then do that.
You either take half plus 1, or you roll.
Either
Okay.
or, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do all mine another day.
I'm sure I'll figure out something for this game. Just, I don't know how you're expected to do that.
Like, I think that you're supposed to, like, when you're playing with actual physical dice, you roll, and then you cover it, and then you peek, and then, you sort of have, like, this bluffing game, and then it's like, I don't know, which extra dice am I gonna roll, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So
because
then
this
you
was
can bluff
technically
with, like,
made for an actual board, physical version, not a
Yeah, I got you.
shared electrical.
And when the game's done, you just raise your hand and be like, that's what I had. Alright,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I mean, unless we just did /whisper roll to whoever's not playing.
That
But
might
then
work.
it would still be an honor system.
Yeah, well, I'm willing to trust the players. I mean, if they want to mediate, yeah.
I would never do that.
Well, I mean, I guess we're not trusting you to mediate.
Wow, yeah. Alright, whatever. Again, I'll figure out something, but don't forget to level up.
Oh, that would also put me at a disadvantage because I'm streaming it. So, like, if you would just have to be like, oh, I'm gonna secretly hop on his stream.
I will see
Of course,
y'all
it is
next
delayed
week.
by like a couple minutes.
Righto.
Have a good one.
Well, you can. Let's see. Yeah, no, it kind of sucks how all that you get is /GM roll, and there's no like /self roll.
You just whisper yourself.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't really reveal it afterwards.
Yeah.
For plunder, yeah, of course don't sell any, but even, like, if you guys fail the test, then basically you can bribe this guy, so just be prepared to lose less, potentially. I don't think you guys will fail, but it's always possible.
Yeah. I mean, either way, it's Also, the misfortune spell might actually work out in the opponent's favor if that ends up getting cast, because
Oh yeah, you might
a
want.
low roll. Yeah, you don't want to go. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't want to bust.
How long does it last anyway? Because he might just sit there.
2 rounds. If he
Yeah.
recognized that it happened.
I mean, or he could just sit there and like the bluffing game could easily take more than like 12 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, you could always cast it on the dealer. The dealer would then draw the crappier card, but when he's dealing.
That's weird, but it would amount to the same thing, right?
Yeah, because either way,
It would
one of their
come
dice
down
would
to
be.
the bluffing. Oh, wait, yeah. I'm thinking
Oh.
it's based on dealing cards, not based on dice rolls. They're dice.
I mean, they're dice that represent random cards, basically, but.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna make something new up. Don't have to bother with all this weird whatever secret PS.
Yeah, just play a game of like Magic the Gathering online, and or play a quick game of Board Game Online.
I was gonna say, Magic the Gathering involves building a deck, and a lot of time to get that all set up right.
Yeah. On top of that, it's kind of inherent that enemies are pretty much always at a disadvantage compared to PCs.
Yeah.
I mean, just that first test alone, like if anybody has a client speed, like they auto win pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
which I
weird.
guess makes this mini game weirder because it's like there's nothing that puts the NPC at a disadvantage. So
Mm-hmm.
And all it does is like just says he plays kind of unimaginatively, so he takes relatively safe things whenever he can.
yeah,
I mean, I guess that's just his advantage.
yeah, but I mean, come on, a barbarian without an imagination, how is he going to pick all of the gruesome ways to kill his enemies?
Oh, actually, he does. You do have to take a drink after every round, so that's the drinks pretty much don't affect him at all.
I see. Well,
No, I'm just
I
thinking
guess
like
I'll-
the player and the DM in like other sessions just having to actually take a drink.